Hello, everyone. Hello, Ali. Hello, Blueberry. Hello, Maria. Hello, Victoria. Hello, Diamond. Hello, Danny. Hello, Firisi. Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. So happy to see everyone. So, yes, it's my birthday today. It's my birthday today. Hello, Dory. Yes, I am older. I am old. Older. I can feel it in my knee and my back and my knee and my back and my knee and my back and my neck. Oh my God, guys. So much insanity has been going on. Yesterday, I didn't have the time to go live, but I did do a little appearance on Phantom's Live. And I did see a part of Danny's live because she's back to saying nothing of pertinence. Not in your skin, though. Not in my skin. Oh, thank you, Maria. Maria, I've seen you. You are a fierce lion. And thank you, Maria. Make it rain if you love your owl. So, yes, I have seen so much thing, guys. But yesterday I was with my family. I was like having a blast. I did go a little on Phantom's live because I feel that even though he has a lot of my haters and his chat, he is still able or he still wish. Hello, Miss D. He still wish to be like impartial. So I gave him the receipt. He can do what with it what he wants. Like he can talk about it. He cannot talk about it. He can deny them. He can't say they were AI. I don't know. I don't know. I don't care. Yeah, but people need to. Hello, Chili Peppa. Hello, Tanika. People need to understand. I don't trust content creator. Okay, if you're a content creator, I cannot trust you. Why would I? We are also gonna discuss Golden and Ralph because, well, not only did Danny talk about it with Lady Letitia, which was sad because I think she wanted to look like she hadn't watched my video, but then Lady Letitia was not able to give a resume to save her life. Like Lady Letitia, like I said, it's not like all the light are not turned up there. Okay. So she didn't really know what the hell happened. Even saying something like the Ralph and Golden going to her house was like a year ago when it was 4 weeks ago. I'm like, are you okay? Are you well? Anyhow. Oh, thank you, Darcy. Make it rain if you love your owl. Thank you. So yeah, she is like not really the smartest. So at the end, she still needed to intervene. And I was just like, Danny, if you were a normal person and you were, yeah, if you were just a normal person, you would have been able to play my live exactly like OKP can play my live. But you're not a normal person. You are someone that needs Jesus. So hello, Polo. So yeah, Lady Latisha as a researcher, Jesus Christ. So yeah, no, I will not strike anyone except Daddy. Daddy, I will strike. Fuck that whore. Like no, her strike. Not even like batting an eyes. I will strike her. None of you can tell me shit. I'm a striker if she plays my thing. But if you see me striking other people, you have the right to kick my ass. I give you permission. You have my right to kick my ass, okay? But Danny, guys, Madgie has no, I'm not that cool. So, yes, Danny needs to do better work. Lady Atisha is way too slow. That's why she's called Slow Tisha by her own chat because she cannot take note to save her life. That is not the storyline at all. That is not what happened at all. Because why I want to address the Ralph and Golden thing is not because I wanted to continue or anything. It's literally because there is a narrative that is being formed that I have a big problem with. And so I need to. Exactly. I'm like, I'm striking robot. Okay. I will not strike anyone on this planet. I promise you. Okay. I promise you. No. What's her name? Hello Star. Um, Danny's chat call her Slow Tisha. But even Snoopy, I will strike. But I will strike Danny. Okay. Like, I hate that lady. I hate her. Hello Chicano. I hate her. So yeah, no. I will strike no one, promise. But that one, you have to let it to me. You have to give it to me. You have to let me be. Okay, if she has this pure madness or stupidity to play anything with even my image in the back, she fuck. So yes, God, I hate that girl. That made me feel better. So yes, she needs to do better research for the thing because that's not what happened at all. The only reason why I need to address it is because I don't like the storyline that is being trying to be put in place. And it's a storyline, unfortunately, that I need to address. And I'm gonna tell you because there are different information that I'm gonna take. Thank you, Sue. Hi, Sue. Of course, we're also gonna watch the rest of the video of Lilo Yum Yum and his meltdown because I talked about his boss. Of course, part 2 of Sean Atwood will be coming out this week. We're also gonna talk about Jed because it's really important because he's gross. We're going to talk about Lacey and we're going to talk about people having an obsession with choosing between two evil. And I need to quote The Witcher when it was still good, which means season 1, where they still had the Geralt of. Oh yeah, I also need to talk about what happened on Phantom because I went on Phantom I think 2 nights in a row because this was the way to find Polly and Snoopy Doo. Yeah. So Gerald of Revolt. I don't remember his family name. When Henry Cavill was in it, but like he was in it for 3 seasons, so I'm talking about the first season. And that first season, he said lesser evil, mid evil, big evil. It is all the same. Okay. So when people are there trying to make it seem like I need to choose between either supporting Jed or supporting Lacey, I'm like, one evil does not excuse the other. Now, not everyone thinks like me. Because me, while I like great character, I believe that human will make mistake. Human will do this, that, and the other. Okay, and I have a lot of comprehension for a lot of it. The moment I hear a human start saying that people should be grateful for slavery, I respectfully bow out of the relationship. And not everyone sees and think about evil the same way. But for me, when you go and to not even, it's not about human behavior or human emotion, it's about literally pure evil. I do not caution, whatever that word, CAUTION, that word. I do not do that word, okay? Any evil. Saying that people should be grateful for slavery is evil. Grooming a child is evil. I don't need to choose between two evil. Evil is evil. Hello, V-Love. Okay, I'm like, I do not choose an evil. I just say, fuck you, okay? I don't do evil. I can understand mistake. I can understand needing a second chance. I can understand losing control and saying word that you don't mean. I don't understand saying that we need to be grateful for slavery. Like, this is evil. Okay. I'm like, this is evil. I have no word. Now, for the people who don't think it's evil and still support her, that's okay too. I do not judge you because I don't judge what people consider evil. It is your fucking business. There are things that people will tell me they consider evil that I don't consider evil. Okay? So do you, boo. But understand this. Me, when I'm like, you have gone into the territory that I'm just like, that is some evil shit. I do not choose between two evil. Okay? I'm like, this is evil and this is evil. Now, I feel like a lot of people are confusing getting a charge and rooming. Rooming don't mean that you have a charge. You cannot get a charge for rooming somebody. Rooming is red flags that tells you something fucking weird is going on. That's what rooming is. It's not a crime. It's gross and it's the signal that crime will probably happen. But you don't get, like, it's so ridiculous. So that's why I'm doing those videos, and I'm gonna put it all in one so that everyone can see it. LLC grid, so that everyone can see it. Because I'm like, yo, when you hear the alarm, and there are way more alarm that went through my head while doing that. But the alarm, that's me being like, okay, that's my reaction. When someone gives me so many alarm that literally I need to remove alarm, like, guys, you would have gone crazy if I had put up all the alarm I had while doing those video. I'm like, that was not one alarm, that was not two alarm, that was at least 10 alarm. I'm like, no, this is not normal. Okay? And then after that, when we see all those fucking red flags, people are gonna come when something terrible happened. Oh, I didn't know. How come? I didn't know. I didn't know. I'm like, what do you mean you didn't know? Shut up. You didn't want to know. You ignored all the red flag until something concrete was in your face. So I'm like, if you can watch that video and ignore every single one of those red flags, then we need to debate, because I need to understand your point of view and why you think that like that, because, like, what the fuck? Like, for me, it is not about the TikTok video. The TikTok video is just one of the many red flags. Many red flags. The TikTok in itself is not creepy as fuck. But the TikTok in context of all the other red flag is creepy as. So that is all I have to say about this. I'm like, one evil does not excuse another evil. Okay? I will condemn every evil. I don't care about your stupid side about that you are my friend. Okay, I'm so tired of you are my friend. I am so tired of the you are my friend. If because someone is your friend, you close your eyes to when they are being pieces of disgusting whatever, that's on you. I'm not like this. Okay? I don't do this. So yes. But yeah, no, the interaction we had with Polly and Snoopy, yes, yesterday and the day after before yesterday was insane. Because it was insane. So yes. Oh, thank you, Didi. Thank you. So, as I said, I'm sorry, I need to talk about this because it's really important, because they're starting to do a storyline with it, and I have a big problem with said storyline, because I hate fake storyline. Okay? I hate it. I hate fake storyline. So let's talk about the Golden and Ralph and the interaction that we had all together. So people may not understand why I love my timer, but it's because it lets people actually have the time to answer and they don't get interrupted by the other person. So we actually get information, because the only thing that matters to me is getting the information. It's exactly like when I talk to um to Jed or Quiet Storm, because for me they are okay. I'm looking for information, because at the end of the day, people that don't like me, but like the other person that is clearly evil, they will not listen to me. They don't care what I have to say, but they will care about, thank you, Lady B. So, yes, what was I saying? Friend. Guys, help me. I just had a fart in my head. Oh, well. So, no, I know it was something important that I needed to say. Oh, listen, I'm like, I was saying something, but I forgot. I had a brain fart. Is that how you say it in English? Yeah, I had a brain fart and a weed fart. So, yes, even though I don't remember what I was saying, I will remember at some point, or when someone will have the kindness of telling me what the fuck was I talking about. Anyhow, so yes, we went on Phantom's panel. Like I said, I don't accept him. I expect him to be fair to me. I expect him to at least kind of oh, the reason why I use my timer. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ralph. Hello, Ralph. Oh, thank you so much. Because it's true, I need to talk about the freaking about the fake narrative that is coming up. So yeah, it is to be able to get an understanding, a clear understanding, without people having to fucking interrupt one another. So when I was listening to Ralph and Golden, I understood a lot of what was going on. And so my analysis will not give a damn. And yeah, happy birthday, birthday twin. Happy birthday, birthday twin. Happy birthday. Now I may hurt your feeling, birthday twin. So sorry. Yeah, no, they're disgusting, and we're gonna talk about this after, guys. Please, let's come back to this. So yes, um, now I get a really better understanding of what exactly happened. Hello, Tanika. No, the slut. Like, we are gonna talk about Snoopy Doo and the insanity I saw yesterday, and the day before, and the day before. Okay, which is one of the main reason why I came up. But yes, let's talk about this. Okay. Because Danny was so excited today to do the live about Ralph and Golden. I don't know why she has an obsession with Ralph wanting me or not wanting me, which is extremely bizarre, because none of us give a fuck except her. But that's cool. And she really wants to play the video of Ralph insulting my appearance, which is all good. I guess everyone needs to have their little pleasure. And but I don't know if she think it's gonna hurt my feeling. She also started saying something about me having a crush on Ralph, and I'm like, listen, I barely have a limit. I barely have awareness of romance around me, okay? And I need to trust someone, which is the first step, okay? And gaining my trust is a headache for any human being, which I understand. So no, there is no crush, because I'm not saying, because I don't want people to be like taking my word. "Oh, blah, 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 blah." I'm like, no, it's just that literally I need to trust someone. It's never personal, not in my opinion. I'm barely sexual, okay, guys? So yes, that's why I have no problem going into hibernation for like years at a time, because I'm just like, oh well. Oh my God, everyone has a birthday, Jesus Christ. But yeah, so I don't know why she needs absolutely to make a romance between us, or make a lack of romance between us, or make any type of anything between us. I don't know. That is not what the story is about, which is weird. So yes. Now the other storyline that actually annoyed me, because the storyline about me liking Ralph. Oh my God, Maria. Like I said, I'm going to drop the link to know if you want to come up to talk about Snoopy and her insanity. Like, literally, this woman has gone, pew, 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 pew. I'm like, I'm sorry. And I really apologize for calling her a racist. She's not a racist. She hates everyone. Like, she's just like, I tried to put in ChatGPT to find a word for her. So I was like, hello, Jewel Kitchen. I was like, she hates black people. She hates women. She hates men. She hates white people. She hates Native American. She hates Latino. She hates old women. She hates young women. She hates, like, I was like, yo, and then all ChatGPT could offer me was hateful. And I was like, this is not helpful, ChatGPT. And I'm like, oh, my bad, baby. Hello, Trinity. I'm like, my bad, baby. You're not racist. You're every gin, everything. This is a hateful person. I'm like, oh my God, you're so hateful. I'm kind of impressed. She has to hate herself. That's why I had to tell her, you must be a miserable person to be like this. This is not normal. But yeah, we shall talk. She's a girl. Snoopy Doo, who lied to you? Snoopy Doopy Doo, who lied to you? Tell me who lied to you? Snoopy Doopy Doo, tell me who lied to you? Like, we need to talk. Y- Yo, Snoopy is so lost in her head that when I call her Snoopy Doo, Papa, can you hear me? Papa, can you see me? Thank you, Tanika. Make it rain, make it rain. If you love your owl. Happy birthday, Madgie. Thank you. Yo, I'm like, Snoopy Doopy Doo. Like, literally Snoopy Doo, because she got so mad that I called her Snoopy Doo. She was like, that's not my name. I was like, bitch, your name is not Snoopy either. Are you okay? Why you think you have to be a cartoon of a dog? That is not your name. Jesus. Yeah, exactly, Joe. I was like, I'm so sorry. What? I was like, that's not your name, you stupid whore. Your name is not Snoopy. Are you okay? Are you well? Clearly not. Yo, her name is fucking Laura, and she is creepy as fuck. I have her picture now. Wait, I'm gonna find it. Like, Snoopy Doo is not well. Snoopy Doopy Doo, where are you? You are crazy, Snoopy Doo. Snoopy Doopy Doo, where are you? So that's her. That's Laura the leprechaun. Okay. She looks really mean because she is. She looks really angry because she is. She looks like an old lady because she is. Or maybe she's just not gratefully getting older. I don't know. But that's her. And I was like, Snoopy Doo, why did you lie to us? You put the picture of that lady. That lady is fucking pretty. What the fuck kind of face is that? Do you have no respect for yourself, for me, for us as a community? Lying to us like that? I expected this and I got this. That is unacceptable. Unacceptable. So, Snoopy Doopy Doo, please relax. So yeah, Snoopy Doo is just a really hateful person. So I apologize for calling her a racist. You just hate everyone, which I have no word for. I don't even know how to call it. She just sincerely hates everyone. I'm like, is there someone that you don't hate? God, you're a hateful person. What happened? I don't know. A lot, man. A lot. I stayed for like an hour, I think. A lot happened. So, yes, let me continue. Yeah, Madgie, the filter max. Magic. AI cannot compute. But yeah. So, yes, Danny, while trying to get Letitia to remember vaguely the fucking story between Ralph and Golden, trying real hard, not getting it, but trying with all her might, which is not a lot. Then Danny started saying the thing about Ralph being a homeless person that is looking for money and looking for this and that and blah, 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 blah. So you can believe what you want about Ralph. I'm not here to change your opinion about him. I don't give a fuck. What I will say is that I do not understand. And that comes from a place of me liking Golden. And as I said, I am friend with no content creator, okay? But I like Golden. First of all, Danny showed her stupidity, or maybe the fact that she's rich, by acting as if crystal don't cost money. I'm like, two crystal bracelet would cost, I don't know, at least $50. I don't know what type of crystal it was. I would need to ask the question what type of crystal it was, except if it was some type of fake ass crystal. But it seemed like they were real crystals. So I know those two bracelets were not $10. Okay, that's all I can say. No, Maria. You will understand why I'm saying that. So one of the things I had a lot of difficulty understanding was, what was the $10 for? At the beginning, how they were talking, it was so confusing. I thought the $10 at the beginning was to pay a fence. There you go, Danny. You are the best. Yeah, okay, perfect. So, yes, I had a lot of difficulty if I understood if it was for the fans, if it was a donation, or if it was for the crystal. And then when we had the timer and both of them expressed themselves, it became clear that it was not a donation. It was not to help him pay for the fans. It was for items, which were the crystal. So I don't know if people saw my reaction when I asked her if it was for exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, yo, it must be like $50 or like more than that. And when I say $50 for me, that's like really the most small amount. But I know it wasn't $10 because it's crystal. So me, I don't know what they were, but I understood that they were crystal. That's all I understood. And I'm like, except if they were fake crystal, then I understand. It was a long time ago. It was 4 weeks ago. Maybe 4 weeks ago is a long time ago. There you go, Danny. I agree. So when I asked her, well, is it for, well, if there were fucking rock salt candy bracelet, then $10 makes sense. Okay. Thank you, Cookie. Hello, Cookie. So yeah, if they were that, then maybe they were. Madgie don't know. Madgie is not certain of anything. But from what I understood, they were real crystal. Now, what type of crystal, Madgie don't know. But I'm assuming that if it is for 2 bracelets, it will be at least $50, maybe. So now my question is, why make it seem like it's about a fence? Why make it seem like it's about a donation? And if you are paying for an item that someone provided you, why only pay $10? And then when the person is telling you that God or the universe will take care of this, why? And and for me, the thing that really made me go, huh, is the defensiveness. Because when I asked her what, like, if it was for paying something or fuck off, Danny. Regardless if you like her or not. Yes, that's what I'm gonna say. That's why I'm like, everyone is not gonna like me. Like, I think both of them are not gonna like me, and that's why I'm like, yeah, it is about honesty and transparency in my part. Okay, like that's all it is. So I'm starting with that thing. Okay, I'm gonna do one for her, one for him, one for him, one for her, one, because there's a bunch of things that was like, huh, okay. So yeah, but no, clarity was not lacking. Clarity was deliberately obscured because she know it was about buying the motherfucking bracelet. So why make it seem like it was about giving him money because he's asking for money? Already there is a narrative going on about him. Everyone wants to call him a hobo. And you can believe that. Madgie don't care. Maggie's not here to prove shit to you. I'm just saying this narrative considering that situation, which is simply, well, I sell those bracelet. You wanted the bracelet. After 4 weeks, you gave me $10 for said bracelet, which I will assume was maybe $50, both of them, or maybe more, maybe less. But I'm doing an estimate in my head. See, if after 4 weeks of waiting for payment, you give me $10, I will send it back to you and be like, clearly you need it more than me. Keep the bracelet. I love you. God bless. That is how I feel it was. So my question is, why make it seem like it's about the fans, or if he asks you for anything? If you cannot even pay for bracelet, why would anyone ask you for money? So that's my thing. And I'm like, I don't like that it seems to be pushed into a direction that it shouldn't be. And like I said, okay, so I will talk about Ralph now, Ollie, because, okay? Ah, la, la. Okay, so concerning Ralph, okay, bringing up the fact that this woman don't like, that you didn't like this woman and she liked you and she wanted to have things with you is not really gentlemanly. Now, Ralph can say she didn't deserve it, but I'm like, yeah, she did, because every woman do deserve that. This is humiliating for really little reason, like literally for really little reason. The story about the bracelet and her not paying was enough. Saying the story about her Holly, I'm not talking about that. But yeah, they were probably not honest about their financial. I doubt she was upset. Mm-hmm. 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 So yeah, that was not gentlemanly I at all. Okay. And that was that was a storyline. That was him basically offering everyone a storyline and everyone is jumping on it. Okay. Like that was not necessary to prove that, like, if the point was to prove that she was a troll, her wanting him was not a necessary thing. But I guess he could say that it was about, well, why would she lie about her finances? There you go. Why would she lie about not simply saying, "Yeah, I owed him money because he sold me those bracelets and I never paid." Like it's really suspicious. There is a lot of suspicious thing, and I've had a lot of problem with a lot of thing. Like I said, that's why I'm doing one after the other, one after the other, one after the other. So yes, I don't think that was necessary. We're gonna talk about Phantom after, guys. Stop it. This is not what we're talking about right now. I promise you, we will talk about Phantom and Snoopy Doo and all of it in a couple of minutes. Can we focus, including my fucking mod? Thank you. Hey, cops. Love you, girl. Oh no, I'm mostly talking to my mod. No, don't be silent. Participate in the subject. Ralph made several live about Golden. Not one, not two, three. Yes, it's my birthday and I will be fucking annoying if I feel like it. Oh, Jesus Christ. So yes, as I was saying, the whole thing about going and giving that storyline, which obviously people were going to jump on because it's the most salacious, was not necessary and was humiliating for really little good light on him. Now, cops, can you come up, please? We're gonna talk about racism. Okay? If you're comfortable. Oh, thank you, Tanika. Thank you. Make it rain if you love it. Oh, because I'm gonna give my opinion as a Black Canadian, and then I would like it if like a Black American would talk about with me. But I think I still have the right to address the subject. So, hello, cops.
Hey, Bookie. Happy birthday.
How have you
Yeah.
been?
Girl, I am fighting a cold. I am fighting for my life, girl.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yes, I was out with the young intern. I went to the Cardi B concert and I was out with the young people, girl. And I came back with a cold. Came back with a cold, girl, but I'm
Oh my
okay.
God. We are
Yeah.
not young anymore.
Yes,
Let the young
girl.
fella go to the club and to
Oh
the
yes,
party.
that was my first. I only went because I went to go see Cardi. I don't go to clubs no more. I don't even know the last time I was at a club, but it was worth it. It was worth it, but I would never do it again. It's not my time. It is no longer my time. Trust me. I'm not trying to be out in them clubs.
There you go. There you go. I'm like, you're gonna break your hip, your back, your break
Girl,
your hip and your back. Okay.
listen, I was in there looking at them young girls. I was like, I cannot believe I used to be like this when I was in my 20s, but
Yes.
I was. It was a
Yes.
time. I was happy for them. I was like vicariously
Mhm.
living through them. Like, you know what? Shake your shit, little girl. Go ahead. You go
Yes.
ahead and shake
Yes.
it till you break
Make
it.
out with the
Yeah.
man that is in fact ugly, but you think is hot because
Right.
he's tall and you're drunk.
Right, live your life, live your life. It was
Mm.
good. It was cool. But what's going on? What's happening with racism? What's the problem?
Okay, so I wanted to talk about Ralph and Golden. I know you were in the chat when that was happening. So Golden was talking about racism, and Ralph left and like, oh, I don't want to talk about racism, etc.
Hmm.
What annoyed me, and I'm talking about Golden,
Hmm.
is that it wasn't about racism. And I again say Ralph had no reason. It was really humiliating to basically expose the woman for liking you and you not liking her. That was not gentlemanly. But w- the fact that she's jealous that he wants to f white woman is has nothing to do with Emmett Till.
Mm, 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 mm.
So
Well,
I'm gonna be so, because when she said that, I was like, why are we talking about Emmett Till? Because a black man is obsessed with white women, like so many of them are.
right.
And
Well,
that's
you
what
know,
I'm saying. I'm talking as a black Canadian, and I'm like, that is not a crazy phenomenon, or
well,
is it a crazy phenomenon for you?
Well, in all fairness,
Yeah.
I didn't hear the whole live. I was there for a big portion. No, no, I don't want to say big portion because I don't even know how long the live went on for. I do remember the conversation, but
Hmm.
I have questions about it.
Yeah.
So I don't remember the any Emmett Till part that she brought, but I do remember where she was talking about, just standing up for Ralph when nobody stood up for him, when everybody turned their back on him, and that basically when I guess maybe she was being attacked by maybe some of his supporters or something like that. That
Not
he
his
didn't stand.
supporter, but people. Yeah.
Okay, she was basically saying that he didn't take up for her.
Yeah.
Um, I remember something along that conversations,
Yeah.
but in my personal opinion, from in just okay, let me summarize this. He went to Golden's house, right? Now,
Jesus.
why did okay, but why did he go to Golden's house? Do we know why he went there?
From what I understand, it was because he thought she was like one of his follower, and because he wanted to teach her about using TikTok, and also because, and they were creating content together.
Okay. Now, my question is,
Mhm.
before he went to her house, did he have knowledge that she liked him or allegedly liked him? Because I don't know. I don't really
I
know
don't
her.
even think he's still acknowledging it. He's going on as if this is some type of big conspiracy.
Okay.
You
So
know what
he,
I mean? That's why I'm
right.
like, dude, she just liked you. Like, anyhow.
Okay, but so he
Mhm.
went over to her house and he stayed at her house for 2 days, right? Was it 2 days or one day?
Oh, 2 days and one night.
Okay, one
You know
night,
what
two
I mean?
days. Okay, yeah. So he was there for one night, 2 days. So he
There
stayed
you
there for
go.
2 days. He left there, and then he was the one that brought it to you too.
Because the thing that happened is that I don't know if you were there. No, you're probably not there at the beginning when I was talking about it. But Ralph, and maybe you don't know him, he's someone that, and I don't know if you heard Shaky's last video, because they always, you know how they do, they always recycle the same fucking three rumors.
No. Yeah, no, I don't watch her. I don't
Oh yeah,
unless you
but you know
tell
how
me
her
unless you play
troll
it.
farm
Yeah,
is. But you know how her troll farm is. They always recycle the same
yeah,
fucking rumor. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
one of the rumor with him is that he's a broke bum that is always trying to exploit women to get their money, which may be true. That's why I'm saying people can believe what they want. But with Golden, how she was explaining the situation, because the whole thing started because when he was talking about he needing money for a fence and the farm, she wrote in the chat, "Oh, I cannot help you with money, but I can help you spiritually." And the text, she would tell him not only that she was going to help him, but when he went to her house, she bought from him two crystal bracelets, one for her and one for her mom. Okay.
Hmm.
I don't know how much the crystal bracelet were. I would suppose with two crystal bracelet, probably $50 for both of them,
Hmm.
maybe.
Possibly, depending on where you get it from, because you could get it for cheaper at different places. But I guess
Exactly.
if
Like
he
I'm literally like
customized them,
trying to because I'm like it's for
yeah,
two, so that would be $25. So you know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah. Because if he made them himself, like it's all about what he charges. Yeah, yeah.
Exactly. So I would say $25 it would make sense. You know what I
Hmm.
mean?
Yeah, that seems
So
logical.
exactly. So she owed him $50 for those bracelets because it wasn't a gift. It was like a sale. So
Okay.
after 4 weeks of not giving her the money, of not giving him the money, she sent him $10 to pay for the bracelet. So he just sent the $10 back and he
Okay.
said, yo, look, you're clearly struggling right now. So all good. Like the universe is going to take care of the money. Like like it's all good.
Mm.
So now that she's coming and the chat, he took it as you're trying to say that I'm asking you for money and that you have nothing to give me. Like it's like humiliating and it helps with the storyline, which is true because Danny is doing that right now.
Oh, Shaky talking about them.
Oh yeah, of course, shaky.
Ah, she can't help
If-
herself but steal somebody's stuff. Go ahead.
You know? So I think that's how it came out to that. Um I think that was a lot of trigger at the same time. I don't think that she did it to trigger him. I think she said that because she actually felt bad because she has a thing for him, even if she has a boyfriend, which is why it's becoming humiliating because she has the boyfriend and everything.
Well, I mean, like I said, I don't know the full gist of it, but from what I
Mhm.
got from the situation, right?
Yeah,
Even if she liked him, or even if she didn't like him, because maybe she, maybe she had compassion for him from what he'd been through. Because, like, from what she said, she was the only one of the only people that was there
said
for him.
she liked him. She said
Oh,
she
she
liked him.
said she liked him.
It's not a
Okay,
mystery. That's why she's having
okay,
a meltdown because he likes white women. Girl, come on.
okay. So
Why
she
would
said
you
she
give a
liked him.
fuck? Why would you give a fuck if a man likes white woman except if you want the man?
I mean, well, that's true, but also she could also have a deep maybe
No,
in
you
her
can be
life.
annoyed, but be mad.
Oh no, it's some people that be mad, Maggie. Yeah, it's not some people that just be mad. Yeah, it's some people
Okay,
that
but
just be mad.
she doesn't look like someone that just be mad for being mad. She's a really mild person.
Well, I mean, maybe she was
Okay,
upset
Cup.
because she
Anyway, it
didn't like
doesn't
him.
matter. She okay. Okay. I'm not gonna argue that because I'm just like, well, it doesn't matter because she said it that she liked him and that it was a
Well,
vibe. Hmm?
well, I mean, she since she said it, I didn't know if she said it. That's why I was
She
just
said
giving
it.
a different opinion of the situation because I like to
Mhm.
look at both sides. So being that you said that she said that, I didn't hear that she said that. But if she liked him and he had knowledge of it, I don't really know if he had knowledge of it either. But I personally think I'm confused as to why did he bring it to YouTube and why did it blow
That's
up to
what
be
I'm
such a big
saying.
thing? Like, because from what I'm getting from your live, she was saying that he was making multiple videos about the situation before it
Yes.
got to your channel. So
Yes.
it seems like he was really trying to get the story out there, and then somehow it got to your channel. And I mean, like I said, it really doesn't matter if she likes him or not. As far as the race part about it, I think maybe she liked him. She thought maybe if he
Yeah, but
changed.
accusing him and talking about Emmett Till when it's just about being mad that a black man likes white woman. Let's not bring Emmett Till into it. Let's not bring like like I'm just like it's not about that. You don't like what his preference is, and we can argue about. Can we argue about preference?
But hold on, can I ask you, why do you think she brought Emmett Till into it?
I don't know because I'm like it's about racism, but I'm like what because she did when I say Emmett Till, okay, before we start giving me the lecture, because I know from what happened to him, I'm like, no, 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 it was just one of the examples. She used a bunch of example.
Okay.
You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Okay.
So I
Because
was just like, girl, why? Like, it's just because the Emmett Till is stuck in my head because she told me, well, do you know your history? And I was like, it's not my history as I am not Black American. But that's why I remember that example in particular.
Okay.
You know
Okay.
what I mean? But she
Yeah.
was trying to make it about something bigger than it was.
I mean, see, I gotta watch the video. See, because I mean,
Mm.
I think that the conversation is a deeply rooted conversation. Because it's not just about what happened to Emmett Till; it's also about the effect of the people, And as Emmett Till mother said, and I am one of the people that I still quote that, okay? Because if it's me today, it's you tomorrow. So I didn't know if she was taking that point of the Emmett Till situation or if she was taking the just unjust of the situation. I don't really know why she used that against him. I thought, from my understanding, it was because from what I could remember, people saying that every time the conversation about racism came up or racist people came up, from what I thought I heard him say, he was saying that he felt like she was trying to make him be a part of it, make him choose a side or make him feel like he had to
He did
fight.
say that. He did say that. Mhm.
Okay, yeah. So I felt like
But the
maybe
MSL was not about that. But he did say that. And then when she tried to talk more about that, she just said he just left.
okay. Okay, I do remember that part where he was saying basically it's not his fight and he doesn't have to. So, I mean, I just think that everybody has different life paths. He seems like a very different person, very spiritual. And I do believe I heard him say he doesn't just date white women, he dates all women. He just, he has a preference. So,
Exactly.
so I don't
And that's a debate for me for another day. It's just that I don't like when people try to, I don't know, I'm just like, it just made me uncomfortable when she did that. And I was like, okay, like, but that's not the issue. The issue is that you like him. You're hiding behind greater morality when in reality it's just that you're mad that he didn't want you. And that's the problem with the situation for me. That's how I took it. And I don't like the fact that this conversation is even getting taken outside because I'm
yeah,
like, why did Ralph even tell that story? I'm just like, was it paranoia? What was the point of this?
right.
Because
And
this is humiliating.
my thing about that is, and I
And
understand
we
where you're
were
coming
all
from.
not liked by a man at one point in our life, okay?
Right, right.
Jesus.
And I agree, but I think in this specific situation is more deeply rooted. I mean, I don't know, because from even previous conversations
And
when
maybe
I've
you're
talked to,
right. Maybe
wait,
I'm
wait,
just maybe it's going over my head.
because I
Hello,
know
Ralph.
that in other conversations when we were up here, like the last conversation when I actually talked to Golden for the first time, we were kind of talking about, the injustice of Black people. It seems like that is something that she cares deeply about. So I don't know if she was I date for the love, not for the color. Period. Period. Ain't nothing wrong with
That's the
that.
dude. Okay, that's the thing because
Okay.
she was frustrated about that, but he does date women of, you know what I mean?
Right. Okay. But my thing about it is, how could okay? Because once again, because he brought it to YouTube, and this is no disrespect to Ralph. I'm just trying to make sense of this. He brought this to YouTube to the point where it got to your channel, but somehow now she is the one that's using racism because she likes him, even though he is the one that brought it to YouTube and brought the
He brought
situation to
up
light.
he brought up that the money issue was not because basically it's like I said, he has a sensitivity about the money thing. And for me, I felt like it was about the fact that she said, because it all started with her basically just saying that she was sorry she couldn't contribute uh, with money, she could
More money,
contribute
yeah.
spiritually, you know?
Mm.
And that got him annoyed because, like, maybe a couple of week ago, that's when the $10 bullshit happened.
Yeah,
So it was like,
but if he's
so it
not the
was,
person that they say he is as far as using women for money, then
what did you say?
if he's not the person, because you said that there's a narrative about him
Yeah.
using women for money, right? So if
Mhm.
he's not that person, and this is just in my opinion, if he wasn't that person, this situation would kind of make him look like that person because it seems like he brought it to YouTube because he's upset that he didn't get paid for
But
bracelets.
but for him, for her, but that's the thing is, I think, is that for you and me, the point of origin is not the same.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because I don't know the whole story. That's what I'm trying to figure
No,
out. Like,
because me, I
because
keep telling you that the point of origin is her saying the thing about spirituality, but I cannot give you money, making it seem like he's asking her for money in the back end.
but
And
he is
that's when it
upset
was
about the
like,
money.
huh?
But he is upset about the money though, right?
No, well, from what I understand, okay, and that's only my point of view. From what I understand is that he's like, why would I ask you for money? You're perpetuating a narrative that has been going on for at least almost a year about
Okay.
him being using women for money.
Okay.
So her making it seem like he's begging her for money when in reality he has given her free bracelet, giving her alcohol. You know, he paid for her for things. He's like, I felt like what he was saying was, why would I ask you for money and why would I be mad at you or anything for money when I know you don't have any fucking money?
So basically, he upset because she tried to throw the spiritual thing in his face and not
No,
and try to play over
no,
the
because
money.
she tried to make it seem like he wanted money
Right.
on the back end. Like, I don't know if you understand this because you keep on going back to the spiritually. Like, I'm like,
Because you
no, it's
said that.
about
You
the
just said
fact
that
that
she
she,
said. You just said that she
yes,
said,
but
"I
she made
can't. I
it.
don't have the money, but I have a spirit. I want to support you spiritually."
Why
So
are
is
you
that
saying
what
that
made
you
him
don't have
upset?
the money? That's what I'm saying. Obviously, you don't have money if you cannot pay for bracelet.
Okay. So when he gave her the bracelets, did he say these bracelets are going to be $20 each? And she said, "Okay, I got you next week when I get paid."
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, I didn't know
And
because
then
I'm
she
just trying to
never
figure
paid
out.
4 weeks later. And then she
Okay.
spent $10.
So basically, he went there. He had the bracelets. He told her how much the bracelets cost. She purchased. She told him, "Okay, I'm gonna get the bracelets, but I'm gonna give you the money later." He let some
Yeah.
time pass, waited for the money. And then instead of her giving him the money for the bracelets, she tried to act like she gave him a $10 donation instead of giving him the
Yes.
money for the bracelets. Mm.
Yes.
Okay, and that's where the frustration lies at with him, that he feel like she played
Yes,
with him.
because it's like, why are you telling me that I'm asking for money from you when you're brokey in a polite way?
All right, respectfully, because we can't be calling nobody. We all broke in this world. I mean,
Exactly. I'm a
yeah.
brokey. I'm like, I would not even send $10. I would literally tell him in his eye, looking straight in his eyes, I ain't paying for the bracelet. Thank you for the gift.
I would have looked at them and said they nice, and I would, maybe we could see if somebody else could get them for you, you know. But I mean, maybe maybe her intentions was pure, you know. I mean, I just hate that it kind of spilled into you too, because it seems like what the hell is going on, in this whole race thing. I'm confused about, you know, how did it switch over there, and you know,
That's the thing, because it's like, why are you bringing that subject up? That's why I keep on telling you that I'm like, why are we talking about Emmett Till? For me, that's an example. I'm like, why are we talking about him being anti-black and not going for Emmett Till? And it's like, yo, but he just don't want to F you, though.
well, I
You know
mean,
what
well,
I mean?
let me say this right here, right? And this is just respectfully, right? I don't think it's just
Mhm.
that. So I don't think that we should just put the
Maybe.
narrative on a black woman, respectfully, okay? Because we, if
Oh, I
we,
know. I'm blaming
yeah.
Ralph for bringing that shit to the internet and basically making sure that we have to talk about that shit.
Yeah, but it don't always have. She could have liked him, but she could have also respected his work. She could have also respected the things that he was doing. She could have also was for the cause of what he was doing. Because if she is trying to be
Yes,
on a spiritual journey,
yes,
if
I
she is
agree.
for the people, she could have also liked it him, but still liked it what he was doing and wanted to support him.
Hmm.
And those two things she could put her feelings aside, because from what I seen from her, it didn't seem like she was operating in her feelings. It seemed like she very much wanted the situation to stop. She
She
very
was
much
not
did not.
operating on her feeling. Okay,
Yeah.
I think you don't know Golden. I can
No, I'm
tell
talking
when,
about in the
because
conversation
Golden is
that I
really,
noticed.
she's really mild. So when Golden start being passive aggressive, I know she mad as fuck because
Okay.
she's a really calm person.
Yeah, I'm about to say, because what
What
I
I
seen, it
didn't
seemed very
like
calm.
was the making it complicated. How can you mix donation with paying for a bracelet that someone is selling you? How can you
Yeah.
say it's the same thing? And when I ask you, whoa, 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 because you're confusing me, because you keep on acting as if the $10 for him was not enough as a donation. That's why he sent it
Mhm.
to you as a, you're so poor. What the fuck am I gonna do with your $10? Keep it. when in reality it was an act of kindness in the eyes of Ralph to send it back and just be, don't worry, like keep your bracelet. It's all good for me. I don't give a fuck. So
Mm.
for her then to then start talking about money, but then make it seem like it was him refusing a donation and acting as if the donation was not enough.
Mm.
Like
Yeah, that
that's
part right
when I
there is a little
started
bit.
doing like the what?
Yeah, but I think from both parts it's a little bit confusing
Yes,
for
it
me.
is.
Yeah,
Yes, it
because
is.
it's like she didn't give him the money for the bracelets. He brought it to the internet. If they were so cool, I don't know how long have they known each other. How long have you guys known each other?
You know that I don't like when you say that he brought it because I'm like, technically she did, or
Mm.
technically he was triggered into bringing it up because we cannot
Okay.
endure the first text. That is a broke ass woman that cannot even afford bracelet is telling me I cannot help you money with money. Which bitch, I know you broke. You cannot pay for bracelet, but I will help you spiritually. So what? You know that people, because people are crazy, are gonna take that, are gonna clip it, are gonna screenshot it, and then are gonna say, which they did, that he was asking for money in the back end, which was obviously what was going to happen because we know Shaky.
Jesus Christ. Oh my
You
God.
don't know Shaky, you think that is out of the level of Shaky's mindset? Come on,
Well,
I'm
he
like,
she go.
Shaky. Shaky be looking at every single one of her chat and taking screenshots. You know
Oh,
this.
well, I know that. I know that. That's why I look.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that Golden wanted to. Okay, you're right. I do keep on cutting cups. I am being a bad girl. So I agree with that.
Okay.
Please, cups, continue. I will shut the fuck up.
Uh, uh, oh, okay, period. Because I'm
Yeah,
trying to figure out. I'm
it's
trying
like, yeah, I do talk a lot. I will shut the fuck up right now. Do please give
because
your point of
I know
view.
that Maggie is very matter of fact, but I don't really. I'm trying to understand because I think y'all together on the panel, and I'm like, okay, maybe they got some history together, and I kind of been like catching up. So I'm like, okay, if they known each other for some time, it's just a little bit confusing to me that why there couldn't be at least a conversation. But I understand what you're saying as far as sometimes people will antagonize you certain type of ways offline that will trigger you to come online, and I don't know what Golden may have done or if she could have done it or both of them where they but I just think it's I don't. He has the right to love who he wants to love, and that shouldn't be used against him. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I didn't watch the whole video, but I just think it's sad when you have these type of situations. There are two black people. I don't really know much about him besides the farm situation and just about what I hear about him. He seems a very like intellectual person. Um, so I don't want to diminish him, and I don't want to diminish her neither, because at the end of the day, they're both black people. You know what I'm saying? And they both can be wrong, and they both can be right at the same time. Like honestly, because we don't know the full concept of what happened. If they were together for 2 days, we don't know what he said to her. We don't know what she said to him. We don't know. We only have text messages, and text messages is only part of a whole conversation. Because if they were together for 48 hours, how do we know what was really said? So with him coming to the internet the way he did, it seemed very sporadic. And then with her coming up to your panel, and I don't know if the money thing or the her talking about racism, because I don't know if she said that he kept bringing up racism first or something about race first, because he was saying how he felt like she was trying to get him
Is
to
it
do things.
okay if I drop the link for Ralph, girl?
Of course, yes, 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 of course, yeah, yes,
Should I put the
please.
timer or you will be
No,
fine?
no, 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 no. Yeah, no, no, it's totally fine. I want to hear what he got to say because, like I said, I
Okay,
wasn't here
cool.
for the whole
I
thing,
think
so
it's
maybe
good
he could get
because you're
caught.
both American and I'm just a dumb Canadian who
No,
is
don't say that,
annoyed.
Matthew. Don't say that because you're not a dumb Canadian. Like, I think we all got to stop doing ourselves the unjust of
Hmm.
trying to misrepresent who we are. You are a black queen, sweetheart. Okay, and that's it,
Thank
and that's
you.
all. Okay, we're all
Because
learning.
people
We
are
come from
gonna
different
say
environments.
people are gonna say I am taking for him because of etc. etc. When in reality it's because I don't like when things don't make sense. That's my thing with me. I'm like the person that makes the information the more obtuse is the person I am not gonna like.
Yeah, but as you grow, Maggie, you knew, and you're growing on the platform,
Yep.
and you'll learn things. One thing we learned in
Hello,
here,
Ralph.
Hey Ralph, how are you?
Hello, hello. How are y'all doing today? Happy birthday, Maggie.
Period. Happy
Happy
420.
birthday, Ralph.
Right. Oh, today your
Thank you,
birthday
thank
too,
you, thank
Ralph?
you. Yes,
Today's your
yes,
birthday
yes.
too. Period. Okay, y'all got the 420 birthdays. Light it up, light it up. Book, 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 on fire. So Ralph, could you give me a
So,
little clarity? Because I don't really understand what is going on. And I hate to get in your business because
yes,
I'm
I'm
sorry.
I'm gonna try to make it short. I know Maggie's panel want her to move on to a different topic, so I'm gonna try to make it short. Okay, first and foremost, it all started on the internet. It's not like me and Golden met in my personal life and I brought it to the internet. I met Golden on the internet, stood up for her against the whole Mike situation. My thing was, it seemed to me like Golden was putting me in fights on the internet. Multiple attacks was coming from her page. She was setting me up, getting me to come over to her page while she puts people on the panel to attack me. Multiple times. I handled this on the back end. Golden, why are you? It seems like you're using other people to attack me, so on and so forth, right? And she's saying on the back end, oh, these people are tricking me. They told me that they were going to show me how to build my page and help me build my page. And I'm telling her, Golden, they are helping you build your page by attacking me and tearing me down. So they're helping you build your page by tearing me down, right? Golden wasn't never in the Discord. When the Discord got shut down, Golden tried to attach herself to the Discord to make it seem like she was throwing all these fights in the YouTube streets for me. I'm telling Golden on the back end, Golden, I have real stuff going on in real life. I'm going out to speak to autistic kids to get them to come out here to the farm. I don't need this type of negative around me. I'm working with the youth in my physical world. I really got stuff going on. I would like to move past this negative stuff on the YouTube. Golden keeps holding lives with Imani and different variations of people, bringing up me and the Shar situation, right? Just because you see me date one white person doesn't mean, I'm highly favored to white people. I feel like love don't have a color. And if someone approaches me and they have a loving energy spirit or whatever, I'm willing to give them a chance. I already know I'm a hard person to get along with as far as people go, right? Black people already threw me to the side, if you would say. I have a hard time dating black because it's always this whole fight against whatever it is they want to fight against. Don't get me wrong, I love my black women, but y'all have this way of tearing black men down, at least the ones that I have come across, right? Not saying that it's not a black woman out there that's not going to tear me down, but build me up. But I have yet to come across a black woman that want to build me up and not tear me down based off of my materialistic or what I have to bring to the table materialistically, right? So I'm not open or I'm not closed off to love from an outside source. I'm open to love from anywhere, right? So when it comes to that part, that's everybody' preference to say whether I like black, white, or whatever. I don't argue that. That's why I don't get into that conversation. Because once you get into that conversation, what comes up in that conversation, right? Oh, black women or black men that date white women, right? And we already know that I dated a white woman, right? So why would I get into a conversation about race if we already know that I date outside my race, right? That's why I like to avoid that conversation for the most part. But I brought it to the internet because Golden and them kept playing in my face. Whenever I would do a live and try to avoid talking about anything about them, they're in the comment section posting certain things that they know they didn't say the same thing on the back end. They know that they're playing this game. Or they would do little like agree with the opposition, but when people in the comment section start making them like pointing it out, like, damn, Golden, looks like you're agreeing with the people that he against. I thought you were supporting Ralph. It was a lot of backbiting stuff that she was doing and a lot of secret attacks that she was doing on YouTube. And then she was trying to make me fight certain battles on YouTube, like on the back end. Instead of talking about what I got going on or what we're building, she's talking about, did you see this live? Did you see that live? Did you see Danny Robinson live? She's sending me all these clips to people lives that she want me to go watch. And she's doing this while I'm live. Now imagine me going live. You're in the comment section, but you're still texting me a bunch of stuff on WhatsApp on the back end. So she's purposely doing it while I'm live so I can get frustrated. The first thing I told Golden when she did it the first time, I said, Golden, can you not text me on WhatsApp while I'm live? And then she started doing it more. And this went on for 4 or 5 months. Every time I go live, she would start texting me on WhatsApp. I'm watching you on Maggie's panel right now. Y'all so funny together. And this is why I'm on Maggie's panel. She's texting me on WhatsApp, right? Irritating me on purpose while I'm on the panel so I could say something. Now, do you get what I'm saying? Or at least a little
No.
bit?
But it makes a lot more sense now. I can tell you that. I mean, like I said, it's always three sides to a story, but I have a lot more understanding of what you're saying in your background and relationship with her for sure. I mean, I don't know. What is going on with YouTube in these
I
situationships?
get
And
what
I'm not.
everybody else is saying. I didn't handle it right. I didn't approach it right. Maybe I went off out of my frustration. I'm not saying that I have full control of my feelings and emotions. I try to manage them as good as possible, right? But when someone's sitting there texting you while you're live and they're texting you things, to irritate you, it I try to like hold it in as much as possible and try to handle it talking to her on the back end, but she kept doing it intentionally. So, was I right? No, I wasn't right for how I went about it. But she was making it difficult because I was talking to her on the back end and she wasn't correcting it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, and I've been through a
Mm.
situation like that before. I think we all kind of go through that in this YouTube realm. So I definitely, understand how you feel about that. Um, and it's a hard situation, and we all live and we learn from it. So, and I mean, I think maybe, hopefully,
What
you know,
happened that day?
what day?
The day that he said what he said about her. About first of all, can you just confirm that when you went to her house, it was 2 day and 1 night, right? And it was 4 weeks ago. And what did she say? Because I know what she said in the front end, which is what I've been explaining to
I went to
Cubs,
her
which
house
is
about 7 weeks ago. I went to her
7 weeks
house
ago.
about 7 weeks ago. But the message that she sent me about the bracelet. So I went to her house and then she sent me a message about 2 weeks after I went to her house and was talking about the bracelets. But prior to that, she was sending me messages trying to get $100 from me for a dog. So the dog that she said she was going to give me, she said her mom was attached to that dog. She said, but I can get you another dog. And then she was like, but it's going to cost you $100 for the other dog. So then I was like, oh, okay, never mind, because I was already in motion, with everything that I had going on. So I was like, okay, never
It's
mind,
okay. The
because
dog is not your priority.
right. So once
Like,
she said it was, I was going to take the dog because she was saying like they don't know if they can deal with the dog, so on and so forth. So I was going to take the dog. But once she was like, "Oh, you can buy a dog," I was like, "No, I don't want to buy a dog because if I buy a dog, I might as well buy a dog of my choice and one that can accommodate for the farm and so on and so forth." So I was thought about that and I was like, "Nah." So I left that alone. So then 2 weeks after that, after I left her house and everything, that was on April 1st or around April 2nd or something like that. She messaged me and says, um, "Mom just got her check. How much do you need for the bracelets? And oh yeah, you left these crystals here. We could pay you for the crystals, or are you coming back to get them?" So I told her to send me whatever for the bracelets, but I was coming back to get the crystals because the crystals was something that I did not mean to leave there. These were my personal crystals. So I was going back to get the crystals, but she was supposed to pay for the bracelets. Does that make sense? So I told her to
yeah.
send,
And how
like,
much were
don't
the
just send
bracelets?
whatever for the bracelets.
But how much
The
were they? If
bracelets are
yeah,
roughly the bracelets are roughly $15 to $20 a piece. But I told her just to send what she can because already they were already typing stuff throughout the weeks, making it seem like they were going through it financially. So I said, just send what you can, right? I'm not going to tell somebody to pay $40 for the bracelets who already in my chat, making it seem like they're struggling. So I said, just send what you can. So when another 3 to 4 weeks went by after that, or not after that, another 3 weeks went by or 2 weeks went by. She sent the $10, but this is the day that they're in my chat saying I can support you spiritually and humanely, but we are financially going through it or whatever. So I sent the $10 back and was like, just take care of y'all, because you got a kid, you got your mom, you know what I mean? Just take care of y'all. The universe will handle what I need done as far as what I need done. So I sent it back thinking that I'm doing a act of kindness by saying, don't worry about it, take care of your kid and your mom, and the universe is going to take care of what I need. That's all I said about the $10 when I sent it back. The $10 wasn't even supposed to be brought up until Golden tried to make it seem like, I don't know what you need money, you hurting that bad for money, are you broke, are you this, are you that? When she started saying that, that's when I started bringing up like, Golden, you when I was at your house, I didn't ask you for no money. That's why I started bringing up the financial part. Like, Golden, I never asked you for no money, never asked you and your mom to support me financially. You know, that's why I brought up that part to say it never was about the finances. But in a sense, like how the internet is going to make it is how she wanted it to look. Maybe she's looking to get on Danny Robinson platform. Maybe she's looking to tell her story of something. I don't know what it is that she was expecting out of it, but I don't like fake people playing in my face like that, because I got support coming from TikTok. So I got, TikTok supporters, and I got YouTube supporters. So it wasn't like I was hurting that bad for donations. If there's a will, there's a way. So someone's going to support, and it's going to add up for me to get the things that I need on the farm.
You're not
But
gonna
she's
ask the broke
asking,
person that cannot afford bracelets for money. Like it doesn't make sense.
right, but that's what I'm saying. But
Mhm.
on this is how she knew about the fence, because she's listening to the live. So she's asking like, what do you guys need? So on and so forth. I'm telling them like, look, this is what we're trying to do for the farm. We got to get the goat fence out here so we can put the well out here so we can get the rabbits and the field ready. I'm just going through the things that we're going to do on the farm, like going through it, right? But she's trying to make it seem like I'm asking her for the money for that, and I never was. It's just like me talking to the live, telling the live like, these are the things that we got to do, guys, so on and so forth. And she's trying to manipulate that as to say that I needed money for the fence. No, this is what I was telling my collective that we were doing. But she tried to implement. That's why she said, what does it matter if it's going to crystals or going to a donation? It's the same thing. He's going to use the money for the same thing. So what does it matter if I was paying for crystals or giving him a donation? It's a big difference if you're paying for
Yes.
somebody, for a product that somebody is selling and giving
Mhm.
a donation. But she went with the donation because everyone else was spinning that narrative. Snoopy was spinning that narrative. Now you
Yeah.
see Danny Robinson spinning that narrative,
Yeah.
right? And that's what I was trying to avoid from the very beginning. Even talking to her on the back end, I was like, what you're putting in the chat is putting a messed up narrative out there as if I'm asking you for your financial support and your financial support only. That's why it was
Yes.
frustrating when she kept putting this different stuff in the chat during my lives, but texting me something different on the back end. That's all I'm explaining. Did I go about it right? Maybe
Yeah,
not.
that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Like just listening to how you just broke it down. I mean, it's a sad situation, and I feel bad for you just even going through it. Let me just say this, because you're a black man, and I hate when I hear my people say that they're not getting support from us. Like we got to do better. Okay, so I apologize if you feel like black women don't support you. You have the right to date whoever you want. As long as when you're dating those people that you're not disrespecting your culture, no one should have an issue with that. And no, I think it's pretty dope what you're doing. I actually, off topic, I actually want to build a farm. That's so crazy. So I think it's dope what you're doing. I mean, I don't really know you, but I think it's dope if you're trying to build a farm because, just knowing our history and what they've taken from us, they don't want us to be able to feed ourselves and, not depend on a government. Like we're paying for things that are for free. We shouldn't be paying for oranges and vegetables and things that we can grow out the ground. So I think that's dope what you're doing. And I really wish you the best on that journey. I hate that this situation had to happen to the both of you. Because nobody wants a narrative put on them. That's one thing in this YouTube game that I hate, that them narratives, when they jump on you, it's hard to shake them. And I'm sorry that you got to go through it. She got to go through it, Maggie, and everybody else, but just stay true to whatever you're doing. And in the end, I think that will speak for you, honestly.
That's how I feel
Yeah,
too. I
absolutely. I
don't want
appreciate it.
to go after Ralph. I don't want to act as if giving a donation of whatever amount, because there was also that weird thing about making it seem like he was ungrateful for the money given. When I'm like, you cannot take an act of kindness, which is I'm giving you things and I'm not asking for money, and then act as if I am ungrateful for the money because it was a donation. It's simply not the same. That's why when she said that, I don't know if people in the chat saw that, but my mouth fell because I was like, this is not the same thing. This is not okay, because we all know the narrative that is being pushed about Ralph. And like I said, I'm not here to debunk the narrative or whatever. I'm just saying this example makes no sense and I don't understand why. So yeah, sorry for interrupting you, Ralph.
No, you're okay. I like I said, I got a lot of positive positive stuff going for me in the physical as far as everything that we have going on. We just had two events out here, and it was predominantly black events. It was other black people who sell different things from CMOS, who does different classes for our community, however you want to look at it. Um, Moors, different variations of things. I tried to bring that to the light, um, but like I said, people are going to paint the narrative how they want to paint the narrative, no matter what they see. You can go back on previous videos and see that the events out here that we were having was basically for our people. And it's a shame that I'm on here with so many people that is considering themselves our people, but still can't see the bigger picture. They still can't see what I'm doing. you know I'm showing the events, I'm showing in real time what it is that I'm doing, and you can see who's out and about, who's coming out, from meditations to classes to Reiki, different things like that. So my thing is, I actually use my platform for my different variations of businesses, and I help promote other people's businesses, predominantly black businesses. But the door has to be open for everybody when it comes to unity. I'm not going to close the door on that when it comes to love and unity. I'm not going to close the door and say that this group of people is not deserving of love and unity, or that people is not deserving of love and unity, because I think that's the same thing that happened to us. So for us to go about it the same way would be the operation of insanity, because we're hoping for a different outcome, but doing the same thing that they did to us. So I try to approach things a little bit differently when it comes to this whole thing of reality. But I'm not going to take away someone else's perception or someone else, how they want to perceive it, of it to be. That's one thing that I don't do.
I
So,
agree.
with
I
that being
agree.
said, everyone has the right to perceive their reality how they want to, and I'm going to try my best to be better than the person that I was yesterday, but only half as good as the person that I'm going to be tomorrow. And that's all I can really do.
So okay, so can I ask you a question? So why did Shaky start attacking you? Like, was there another person that said you took money from them or something like in the past? If I'm being too nosy, just tell me about my business. But was there a situation in the past where a woman came forward and said
No,
you took money from her or something?
no. I think pride and ego is a hell of a thing. I think
Mm.
once someone determines something, or make a observation about something, I think she made a speculation or observation about my situation that was falsified regarding a situation in Michigan, and now that she sees that it's not true, she don't want to be like, oh, maybe I was wrong about him, or I apologize about that, or whatever. She likes to stay firm to her idea of whatever the situation is, by saying like, he's a squatter, he's this, he's nothing but a piece of shit. And and that's fine. I never tried to combat how people see me in this world. So I can't really say she can think this, she can think that. I'm not going to go to the bank and take money out the bank to show people that I'm not this. I'm not going to go to my dad's 3 acres of land and show people, look, my family got land. I think that's what they want me to do, is to provide more of my personal information so they can have more
Yeah,
stuff to
that's what they
attack,
want. That's
if
what
that
they
makes
want.
sense.
That's
Yeah,
exactly what they
so
want. Cause
I
girl,
think it's just them just taking shots in the dark at me so I can provide
hmm
more information about my personal life so they can have more things to attack about my personal life.
I agree. I agree. And you're doing the right thing by protecting it. Don't do that because they only gonna say it's fake monies. Because I went and I took my money out the bank, and I showed them my monies, and they told me that it was wish money. So it's like you damned if you do and you're damned if you do. So don't even try. You can't entertain crazy. That's one thing I know. And if you entertain, if you arguing with a fool from a distance, they ain't gonna know who's who. Okay, so you gotta leave certain people where they are. Um, and like you said, I think maybe because the situation wasn't, it didn't hit the first time, maybe that's why she's using this golden youth story as her narrative now, maybe. But I mean, you don't have to worry about a person like that. I just hope and pray that maybe you and Golden can get past the situation, because I'm pretty sure you guys are,
But I don't think
tired.
it's about getting past a situation. I think it's about understanding. I don't think
Yeah.
I don't think
And
people
accountability. I
understand.
agree. It's about understanding and accountability.
Yeah,
I
but
do agree on that.
like let's say for the golden thing, I don't understand why you would confuse donation with something that was sold. Like that really bugged me. Does it show?
Yeah. I
Unless,
mean,
unless, that's why I say, like, if that wasn't her original plan, then why confuse it? If your plan wasn't to try to make it look like that and fit the narrative that everybody else was pushing, then why not just be honest about the situation? That's what was confusing to me as well. And each time I talked to her on the back end, and she deflected and tried to make it seem like, oh, I didn't know that they were going to come up on my panel and do that. I didn't know that they were going to use me to do that. I didn't know that they were going to use me to attack you. And then she said one thing that was big to me, which was, you're not even fighting in my honor. I'm not fighting in your honor. Like, so you're putting yourself in these situations so you can play the dando in distress, so I can put the Superman costume on and come play Captain Saber. Like, I don't know what that was. That's why I keep on saying all of this was confusing to me, because it was like I kept telling her, Golden, I don't want to be in the negative stuff no more. If we're moving forward, let's move forward in what we're building, talk about that, so on and so forth. But she kept putting herself in situations on YouTube, and then trying to come to me on the back end so I can address these situations that she was putting herself in on YouTube. And then on Maggie's panel, when it came up about it, she said, and you're not even fighting in my honor. So now I'm confused about that. Like, was you putting yourself in these situations on purpose to see if I would fight in your honor? Because if anything, your boyfriend should be the one fighting in your honor, not me. But that's why I say I was
hmm.
confused about all of it.
Okay, so let me ask a question, Ralph. And
The
oh,
only
excuse
thing
me.
I'm confused about is the why donation equals selling something. Can someone tell me, Cups, is that something that you have ever heard?
Well, I think that in that situation right there, like listening to what Ralph said, he does sell his bracelets for maybe up to $20. But he did say to her, "Give me what you can." So maybe that's why she said that. But that doesn't make it right. But maybe that's why she said it, because he never gave her an actual price tag. He gave her the friends and family discount. He like, yeah, just hit me on the back end.
When
And
you get the
it,
family discount, do you act when you pay the family member, you act as if you're giving them charity?
Girl, you must not been around black families. Yes, people do that. Girl, you ain't never had nobody. Girl, what's
What?
wrong with you? Yes,
Yeah, but
maybe.
that's like, because we got the little clothing store, but that's like saying, I bought a shirt off of them, or I bought a shirt from the store, so I donated.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's not right, but let me tell you something. People do have mindsets like that. Yes,
You
girl,
can say
people
you
will go in a
contribute,
corner
but come
store where
on, a
I'm from in the
donation.
hood. Listen, let me tell you, and where I'm
You
from,
see how troubled I was? I was like, what the fuck? What in the name of fuck are we talking about?
but like I said, it don't make it right. But I think maybe that's why she said that. But once again, that doesn't make it right because I do believe that if you had bracelets and she wanted to support you, and she knew how much the bracelet costed, she should have gave you the money for the bracelets. I 100% agree with. Like
Especially if she said back in text after he offered it the price you want. She's like, "Well, I'm gonna give it to you. I'm getting my money. Like, just give the $10, man."
Yeah, I mean, I do think that maybe she could have been a little bit more honest with you. Not even about the money, because it ain't even about the money from what Ralph is saying. That it's not about the money. It's about the fact of how she went about it. If I'm understanding it right, it was about the fact that he felt like she was playing in his face, like behind the scenes doing one thing and online doing something different. And I can understand the frustration in that too. You know, hopefully Golden does see this and she sees where he honestly came from and felt from the situation. And she can take a moment and step back and see where she could have done something different or maybe handled the situation different. Sometimes, Maggie, I know Ralph, I know myself, I know it's hard to be on these platforms. And when you're put in these situations, I've never per se, I mean, I've met some of my YouTube friends. Not in these type of situations, thank the Lord. But these type of situations do happen where people meet and it goes wrong, but as long as you can look back and reflect and see your part with what you may have done, and hopefully Golden can do the same thing as well and take accountability for what she may have done in a situation. Because hearing you from what you just said, you feel like clearly she was trying to add you in situations after you already told her that you didn't want to be in drama anymore. She was trying to, gaslight you in a sense where she was doing things on her platform, but behind the scenes, playing like saying something different to you. So maybe she can hear you and she can, provide a answer if she wants to, I guess, or maybe reach out to you and you guys handle that. But it's a learning tool for all of us to learn from the situation. I don't think it's a situation that we have to really pull too much of race into it. I think we're all from different walks of life and we all can learn something from each other, So I think we should spend more time doing that than focusing on the BS, because
I
like you
I
said.
agree with you, but I would say that I also like we need to take into consideration that there is like that's why I don't like that even the going to her house and her be it's like now it's making it also about ego. Like the person needs to protect their ego. And that's painful, that's hurtful, that's annoying. And like I said, everyone has been rejected. I've been rejected in my life. I fell for a whole catfish bullshit, man. A dude without teeth. I have nothing to say like this is not about this. This is really about I like Ralph, do you even believe that she lied to you? Because I do believe that there is a big part of the lack of logic that comes from that. I don't know if you agree, Cubs. Someone help me.
I'm
Fine if I
I'm really
continue
trying to
alone.
think because I don't want to say like I don't want to like push past like somebody's feelings. You know what I mean? I don't want to just say like I don't want to overlook someone's feelings or try to neglect their feelings. I think like being adults, if there was, I ran across people that like me. Maybe I'm outside of understanding how this the next generation or someone else goes about showing that they like somebody, but I don't think, trying to put someone in different variations of fights is a way of showing them that you like them. I don't think trying to downplay somebody and making them look broke, even though they showed you that they wasn't broke, or concerned about money, if that would say, some of the things is very confusing to add that like into equation. So I'm not going to normalize this behavior and say like that's what someone does when they like you. Um, because I never seen no one act like this if they like me. Maybe a little bit of flirting, maybe a little bit of laughing at some of my stupid jokes. That's not really funny. Maybe a little, push on the shoulder. Putting your hair behind your ear. Looking up with the flirtatious eyes. Different variations of body language like
You have
that.
never had someone that is toxic. That's what is going on. Because for
No,
me,
no,
that
no.
reminds
I
me of
had
someone that is toxic and is trying to protect their pride at the same time. So yeah, no, Maggie's
no,
fucking
no, no.
and
I am
near
from
40. Maggie thoughts on marrying white or other race. Do what you want, man. I've
I am
dated
from
white
Camden,
men.
New Jersey. Trust me, I know toxic. Trust me, I know.
Oh,
I
you
know
from
sunflower
Camden, bro?
seeds and
You
yeah,
from
I
Camden?
know
Oh, now
sunflower
you
seeds
answer,
and
Cup. You abandoned me and now you answer.
yeah.
Listen, I'm so sorry. I had to go blow my nose. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't hear anything that you said, but shout out to you, Ralph. You from Camden, period. New Jersey in the house. I love that. But what did you say,
Okay,
Magic? I
okay,
didn't.
yeah.
Yeah, period. I
I'm
fuck with
joking.
Camden.
I'm joking. I'm being like a big baby right now.
Oh, I didn't
Yes,
hear what you
yes.
said. You know
No,
it's your
I said
birthday,
nothing
girl.
serious because I forgot what I said.
Right. You know it's your birthday, girl. I don't want no smoke or nothing with the birthday girl. Okay, with the
There
birthday
will
girl
not
and the
be
birthday
smoke. Oh
boy.
my God, girl. First, we would talk in private and we better, like,
No,
talk
we
about
will
it and end
listen.
it in
Let me
private.
tell you, I learned my lesson from this because I hate,
Mm.
you know, it be like deja vu when I be seeing people fall out. I be hating it. I'm like, oh no, please don't do it because it's such a heartbreaking thing to see. But I feel like it's really something that we all have to go through when you're on YouTube and you're new and you're growing, you're meeting people because sometimes we take people for what we think they are and then we find out who they really are, and sometimes that ends in on our platforms, unfortunately. So it happens to the best of us. And I think that if you got the right intentions and your heart is good, and it's gonna work out for you. You just got to keep pushing. So you just got to keep pushing, Ralph. I hate that happened to you guys. You know what I'm saying? But I understand that sometimes it's necessary to get on your platform and say what you got to say. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is
Okay,
with that.
so here's my thing about it. Here's my thing about it, and you guys can be upset about it. You guys can be mad about it, but I'm releasing anything and all things that is of a negative vibration, and that comes with people, places, and things. So if I feel as though that person is bringing too much negative into my life or into my circle, right? Then I'm entitled to put that boundary up to, let them go. That's just how it is. And it doesn't matter like how someone else feels about it, but this is me protecting my boundaries because I gave this person numerous chances to say, that's not the direction that I'm going in. I would like to release, or let go of that negative or at least that variation of negative and move forward, right? So
Absolutely. You don't
maybe,
have, we don't have any word to say about who you allow around you. Your energy is your energy. I think it's just about saying that I wish, but our wishes don't fucking matter.
right. So that's
Mhm.
just how I feel about it. No, no hard feelings towards her. I wish her, peace, prosperity, and longevity and all the things that she do. But as far as I go, like my platform and myself, I'm moving in a different direction, that's trying to unify a collective. I can't constantly go into this hateful rhetoric and say that I'm doing good in the world. I can't constantly go into that back and forth fight and then say that I'm moving forward. I have to release the things that don't belong to me and accept the things that do, or in order to receive the things that do.
Yeah, you do
Absolutely.
what you want. Me, I'm all cool with everyone. Like, I knew I wasn't going to be nice to either of you a little more with Golden because of me not understanding that people would say that selling something is a donation, which is insane. But I accept that I didn't know about that culturally different thing.
Yes,
So if I
because that
sounded a
happens,
little
girl. That does
harder,
happen.
Fucking weird. But if that's the case, then I'm sorry that was harder on Golden than I should have been. Like how I talked, because I was really annoyed when when that happened. I was like, what the fuck does that even mean? But it doesn't change the fact that I don't like that her action, which I believe comes from a place of trying to protect her pride and not from a place of trying to do a storyline with Danny. I believe
Oh
that
my
it's also
God.
protecting the
Can I
pride.
put this PSA? Golden, please, Bookie Bear, if you are out there listening, honey Boo Bear, please do not go deal with the shaky. Please do not deal with the shaky. It's of them all. She is in a T 10K. She got to pay the funds. That is not the type of devil you want to dive into respectfully. Ain't no allegedly, honey. Nothing good comes from dining with that type of person, okay? The only goal that she has is to tear down this man. And if you cared about him the way you say you did, then you would not be for that. I think we have to stop doing that. Stop giving this person that type of power to do these things just because you're mad at somebody. That is the problem. That's what I've been seeing. That it's like she finds these people fighting, she picks a side, and then she wants you to, like, please stop. Please, Golden, don't do it, girl. Don't do it. If just please either let it go. Don't worry, a few days will pass. Everything will be okay, girl. The sun will shine again and life will go on, girl. Just please don't do that with that person over there because I just don't want you to get yourself entwined with that girl. You is a Jersey sister. Please don't do it, honey. Please. Amen. Now, what else?
Oh, the moment I hear Bookie Bear, I was like, woohoo! The rent is coming.
I gotta put the Bookie, but I put the Bookie Bear on it. I mean business, Maggie.
Yo, Bookie, please don't do this. Please, please,
Please,
please.
Bookie Bear, don't do it. Please, girl, don't do it.
Okay.
Please.
I'm like I said, me, I don't believe that it is storyline, but I do believe it is about protecting the pride. And it is sketchy in a certain instance. And I'm like, for the love of God, stop it. Like when you are on platform, humiliation will happen. I've been humiliated plenty of time, which is why they keep on talking about me crying in my coffee. So,
Right, girl. Don't worry, girl. And we all
But
go
this
through
is the
it, girl.
problem. This is the problem that I have with like
Mhm.
people who constantly put themselves in these type of situations. They always like make another villain. So the same thing, like I stepped in and helped her with the mic situation, and then I was the hero in that situation until she needed another villain, and now I'm the villain, and some another hero will come, and she'll repeat the cycle of that until she wants to get out of it. This is the problem that I have with trying to help people, is because once people get used to a certain way, they'll stay that way. So like someone's always playing that Dando in distress, you'll see them keep putting themselves or ending up in situations like that. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true.
And
So
Just
can
I
one of
can't.
my
I
mod
don't know.
block Tal Machin Chouette for 24 hours? Luna, go away. Please
oh,
continue.
Yeah, see, like Maggie, I'll come deal with Maggie because Maggie's the same on the front end and the back end. I know Maggie's gonna bullshit on the front end, and I know Maggie's gonna bullshit on the back end.
Fuck you. And yes, I will.
So
you know, and I
that's
can't
why I
speak
could deal
I
with
can't
Maggie.
speak for Golden, but I just think that we all go through different life cycles. And I think that you are definitely you seem like, and I feel like your energy seems like you're in a different level right now spiritually in your life. So the best thing you could do with this situation, Ralph, is let it go and move on. You know what I'm saying? Because the more even that, and I know you came up here for clarity because, I'm just some dumb young ass hoe. Well, I'm not young no more. I'm an auntie
Yo,
now.
we're too old, dumbass whore. Okay, that's fine.
I'm
Let's
I'm
be
a I'm a
old.
I'm
Our
an old
back
ass
hurts.
hoe. So
Okay.
I'm trying to catch up. I be trying to catch up on stuff, and so I wanted to know more. So I thank you for coming up here and telling me, and I do apologize to you and Golden for even reliving the conversation. But you know, I hope that you are able to move forward from this and, continue to doing what you're doing because it sounds like you're trying to do something great. And not only for our people, but for everybody. And there's nothing wrong with that. I want to say that as well. There's nothing wrong with how you view things in life, you know. And I hope that we can all view things in a better way. But sometimes we all come from different backgrounds and different situations that make us look at things differently. So I hope that you can be an example of, just operating better. So,
Well, I appreciate that. That's all I can do is push past it. I already, I have a easy way of like letting things go. I know some people hold grudges, some people hold on to things, but I've learned to let things go and move forward and learn to smile. Um, Everything ain't for everybody. As far as Danny Robinson goes, her day too will come. I'm letting the legal work, legal team handle some stuff. I even think Levi's pressing charges now, or Levi's going to push for a lawsuit too. So we're going to see how that plays out. How
who the
Did
heck
that
you
is
goes. So,
Levi?
did,
Who is Levi?
huh?
Who's Levi?
but good night, Danny.
Well,
That's
those
some.
who know who Levi is,
Okay,
they
okay, okay.
know
It's none
who
of my business.
Levi
Okay,
is.
okay, okay. Oh,
Yeah,
okay, I got
So
it.
it's a
it should be
civilian
fun.
basically.
Okay, 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 okay. I
It's a
Yeah,
got it.
yeah, they're not a
civilian.
content creator, so I can't really.
Okay,
But yeah, so
Exactly.
okay. All
it
right,
should
I
be it should be
understand.
fun.
Okay,
Hmm.
It
yeah,
should be
yeah.
fun. We'll
But
have
no,
some
did you
Justice.
updates
see
on
her
that.
live? Did you see her live?
Who's?
I seen a bit
That
of it.
I know you didn't
Today
see it,
I had.
Shaky, with Lady Letitia. That was hilarious.
Oh my Lord,
Yeah, I
Jesus.
was
Yes,
busy
Lady
because I had
Letitia
everything that was
is
going on. I was finishing up out here at the camp, so we had just finished up an event. I had to help a bunch of people, pack their tents up and stuff like that. But um, apparently, they had a messy panel on OKC, and he was trying to get a bunch of people to go over there. Lady T and he sent me a message on Instagram trying to get me to come over there and argue with the knot. I ain't about to go
what?
argue with nobody on my damn birthday. He wanted
What?
me to come over there and argue with the knot and
What
she
is
paint
going on with
and all of
Donat?
that. Yeah,
Hmm.
the knot it was over there with she paint and Lady T and he wanted me to come up over there and argue with them. I ain't doing that shit. I'm riding around on a side by side enjoying the day. Like I ain't trying to do none of that dumbass shit.
Yes, ding, ding, ding,
But
ding, ding,
they
ding. Like,
they're funny.
what
But
the
yeah,
fuck is wrong with them? And why is Lady T still arguing with Donat? Like, how long is that storyline gonna continue? Like, that's my question at
well,
this point because I'm like, I gave a storyline
I
one
think
week.
it's up and it's stuck. I think it's up and it's stuck at this point because he said something about our kids, and I know like when you say something about somebody's kids, like it's they're gonna continue to come after you. So I think once he said that about her kids and said he wanted her kids to I think she's like it's up and it's stuck with her. So,
And some
but
people,
I can't. I mean,
one thing I'm learning is some people on this app, they will just have a forever back and forth type of relationship. Yes. You mute it. You mute it. Yes.
Forever.
Forever. It would
Okay,
just
I'm
be
like, what the fuck? They're still on panel together. Every time I see them on panel together, I'm like, what is there to say again? Miss Tattoo, you pee on yourself. You gay, you lie. I'm like, oh my god, I thought it was a 1 week shit. Like, why is this without end? And I don't know which one of them refused to let it end.
yeah. Well, some things I don't think it's going to end, but some things just don't have an end to it, unfortunately. Unfortunately.
Yo, I'm like, at the beginning, I was like, okay, I'm gonna come because I thought, yo, this is stupid. Now I'm just like, what is there again to say? There is nothing to say. Like, just hate each other. And that's OKP. How do you find him?
Maggie, I'm not doing this with you tonight. I'm not doing this with you. I'm not playing with you like this tonight. I am not doing this.
yeah, I'm gonna get up out of here. Y'all have a great night. It was nice talking to y'all. Hope I gave you guys a
Bye.
little bit of clarity. on everything.
Yeah,
Y'all have a great night.
yeah.
Happy birthday again, Maggie. Enjoy your night.
Happy
Cups, it was
birthday!
nice talking to you. Look forward to speaking to you in the future. Y'all have a great
Right.
night.
Right. Happy birthday, Ralph. Have a great night. I hope that you have an amazing year and a great day, period. And you go out there, you farm your life away. You farm, 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 buddy, and do what you got to do for the world, period.
It's not
Now,
insensitive nor anything to ask for the link. It's just not what we do and end this live. I know people they drop the link and it's for I despise him. Great picture, Magic. It wasn't me. It was Victoria. When she did that picture, that's when I knew I was in love with her. Okay.
oh my God, Jesus Christ, Maggie. That is out of
What?
control.
Did you
No,
not see my other picture for them? Wait.
no, Maggie. Maggie, no.
Look at 82.
Why, Maggie, do you keep
Because
on anything?
he laughs like Winnie the Pooh.
No, Maggie.
Yes, he
So,
does. Look at him as Queen Charlotte.
no, Maggie.
No, 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 no,
Mm-mm. Oh,
no.
Lord, Jesus Christ. Mm-mm. Maggie, So, okay, so let me ask you some questions since it's your birthday, period, and it's a new year and it's a new
No,
chapter.
we need to talk about Phantom. I don't know if you know
Who's
Phantom.
Phantom? Who the hell is Phantom?
By Ralph. Phantom is a dude that
What
has a
he do?
platform. And on that platform, all the people who hate me but don't have the guts to confront me actually do try to confront me.
What?
Yeah. So we have Snoopy Doo,
Oh, Lord.
who forgot that her name is Snoopy. Like literally, she no, that forgot her name is not Snoopy. Because
Mm,
I think she thinks she's a cartoon character, which
mm,
she kind of is. So yeah, I've discovered that Snoopy Doo is a big ass bye mama. Like I discovered that Snoopy Doo is a big ass misogynist.
mm. Wait, this is who we thought was messing with, on was close to that guy Murph, this Snoopy
Yeah,
person?
Flutter. Like Snoopy Doo is Flutter. Plotty Doo is
What?
Snoopy.
This is her?
That this is her.
And did we find out where she came from?
Ireland.
No, like how did she get into like the black tea sector? Like,
From
she oh
hell.
she came in with Murph, you said you met her through Murph, right?
Snoopy or
Yeah.
Plotter?
Wait, is this Snoopy or
That's
Plotter?
Snoopy. Well,
Okay.
for me, Snoopy and Plotter are the same person, but this is a working theory for a lot of people. They don't believe it 100%.
Okay. So Snoopy, was
Yeah.
Snoopy connected to Murph too as well, or did Snoopy come from somewhere else? How do you know
Mm.
Snoopy?
I knew Snoopy because she appeared and sent me DMs about Ralph, and I hated Ralph.
So she was sending you information. She jumped in your DM with information.
Yeah, because she also came at the moment that a lot of people were saying that Ralph was this and that and this and that. So she came with that batch
Mm.
of people.
Oh my.
Hmm.
Interesting. And
That's
at
why
that
I thought she
time,
was a sister wife.
oh, you thought she had some type of beef with Ralph. And
Yes.
was she a supporter of Ralph?
I seems like no.
So
Because
why she
like
had
she
beef with
sent
Ralph?
me his like police record.
What?
Like she sent me a bunch of shit. I was convinced like he had done something to her. Only to learn he had done nothing to her.
Right. So she was just somebody sending out information.
Yes. She wanted me to leak
Mm.
it.
Mm-mm-mm. YouTube WikiLeaks.
That's
No.
exactly what they thought I was.
And then after giving you the information, so why she turn on you if she was giving you information?
Because of Polly, she decided to be the third person who gave me a speech about fake doxing that dummy.
Oh, so she left when Polly left. So Polly,
Yes.
Plotter, and Snoopy was the trio that left when all of it went
And
down.
Melissa. Like it wasn't a trio, like it was a bunch of them. They were all friend together. Like someone in my chat was sending me those messages that showed that, like those screenshots that showed Loki, that showed um Loki key, that showed all the people that were in that mysterious Discord.
Mm-hmm.
So the mysterious Discord, the people that were there, all fucking Atwood people.
What?
And all the people who
Mm-mm-mm.
left were all from that Discord. I saw Melissa 37. I saw Plotter. I saw Luna. I was like, okay, you all of you come from the same motherfucking place.
What? Oh
Yes.
my God.
And she keeps on saying that her mission
The
is to destroy
mission.
me.
Oh my God. Snoopy said that?
Yeah.
And I don't know Snoopy, girl, but I'm just over here talking about you. So don't feel no type of way, girl. Don't be sending out my motherfucking information. Amen. Now,
Yo, this bitch is crazy, man.
so she just got a beef with you. And,
Because
oh, because they thought you fake docs Polly, but
yeah,
they when they found out that you didn't really fake dox her, and then
it, di-
now
it
all of
didn't
them,
matter.
yeah, because now all of them are riding with Shaky, right?
Yeah, they're all riding with Shaky, and all they do is go on other people's platform and talk shit about me. About me.
What? Yeah,
Yeah,
they
that's all
spread
they do.
out.
Like, because I went on that phantom dude, like I was saying, Maria, you need to come up, okay? You come
So
up on
all of,
Phantom, you don't come up on here. That's insanity.
okay, my homegirl up in here, okay, my vanilla with sprinkle period. So
Yo,
okay, a
because
question.
like they
All
are
of these
crazy.
people, okay, but my question is, all of these people that was in the Discord that flipped on you, were all of them
Yeah,
white? Were
I don't know
non-black?
if Luna's blade is white.
Luna?
Yeah,
What,
I don't know if she's
Luna?
white, but all of them, yes.
That's interesting. And you said there was a guy named Sean Atwood. That's the guy you was talking about the other day, right? A few days ago?
Yes, the one
Oh,
who now his little gremlin is saying full of thing hateful about me and having a meltdown about me as if I broke his heart.
oh my God. Jesus
Oh
Christ.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
he.
yeah. He's
Mm-mm,
acting as if I hurt him from the bottom of his stupid ass heart. And I don't know why,
mm-mm-mm.
because I don't give a fuck about him. So yeah, I have no idea. That I would say Luna is, I don't know what ethnicity she is at all.
Well, that's
But they
interesting.
all come from Sean Atwood,
Atwood.
that's for sure. Yo,
Mm.
girl,
Hey, hey, Cups. Hey, Madgie.
did you see
Yeah,
how crazy
buddy.
those people are?
Yeah.
Yo, did you see how crazy those people are? Like, you should see how Snoopy talks to Maria on her platform. Polly and her eugenic ass is so jealous that Maria has green eyes. She was like, "You think you're so pretty with your smile and your long hair and your green eyes." I was like, "Oh, Jesus Christ. What in the eugenic is going on here? I thought my proud sister was 1/7 black."
Well, also, they have an issue with Ralph.
Yeah.
And
Like
they
that
all
is
have the
pretty
issue with
obsessed
Ralph.
with Ralph. Hmm.
But why do they
Yeah.
have an issue with Ralph, though? Because Ralph had something with Atwood, too? Was there something that happened with him with this Atwood guy,
He
too?
was on Atwood ass.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
me, I was working with Atwood. And when I say working, is that I was going on panel with Atwood. So I was defending Atwood. Ralph was going after Atwood. And now I'm going after Atwood.
Okay. Okay. That make a little. Okay, it's coming together.
Yes, I am a monster of their own creation. So yeah, all of this come from Atwood. But yeah, no, I want you to tell us about your experience on Phantoms Live with those crazy people.
Snoopy,
Yeah, all of
Polly.
them. Any of them. Oh, start with Snoopy Doo.
Oh
Let's
my God.
start
Well,
with Snoopy Doo.
it was
Here
crazy.
is Snoopy Doo.
Yeah. So according to her, I'm a tramp. I'm a slut. Just
Not
be-
my girl Maria. Not my girl. Hold on, not my girl Maria. First and foremost, not my girl. Not my girl. La la la.
No, but
No,
let's
let me.
start by saying that this bitch said that she's a girl's girl.
No, no, no. Not my girl Maria. I got to put my hair up in a ponytail. Hold up. Because why is they over there? Why are they over there? Who? First of all, who's Phantom? Who is Phantom? Is he somebody from Apple too?
I guess he's from the
He's
boxing
from the
section.
boxing. Yeah. Isn't it?
Okay.
You should
Okay.
know Maria.
I
Okay.
think so. Tanika would know more. Tanika, come up here.
Okay, that
uh,
makes sense.
yeah.
So they was on
He
his
could.
panel last night talking about
Yeah.
Madgie.
Yeah. Hmm.
Mm.
Yeah, and
He
I
had
guess
questions for me because a lot of my haters are on his chat.
right.
That's about it. But Maria has been there for a couple of days, and I've seen how they have been treating Maria. And I'm like, oh, Snoopy is not racist. Snoopy is just a hateful bitch.
Yeah, but the only reason why she's calling me a tramp and a slut is because I was texting with Ralph. And
So now texting, well, we're talking about the people that are having an aneurysm because I texted someone daddy. So what did you text
yeah.
to Ralph?
No, it was just you remember the messages that I sent you?
Yeah,
You know when we were not me and Ralph were not cool. It was just that.
when he said that you had a pretty smile.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, continue.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's why I'm a tramp and a slut.
What is it with her? Do you think that she is frustrated? Because she says she has a husband, but it's not possible. She is way too frustrated.
Right. Well, yesterday she put screenshots of I guess supposedly Ralph liking her pictures, and she said something that I'm the I he likes blonde hair, blue eye women, the white cracker because I did call her white cracker. I'm not gonna lie.
Bad Maria.
So yeah, that's what she put. He likes white women trying to I guess trying to say that he wanted her. But it's like why are we having this conversation? Why are you like who cares?
Since Ralph saw this face and was like, I am in love. Like, this is the end. This is the woman of my life, the woman of my dream.
I mean, if it was, I mean, but what is the point? So is it like,
I
why is
don't
she?
know.
Yeah.
Because Danny, I don't know if you listened to Danny and Lady Letitia, which was hilarious.
Mm-mm.
It was hilarious. But Danny is really invested in proving that Ralph does not want me and that I have a crush on Ralph.
Hmm. Oh my god.
But
Wait, hold up, girl. Because I was putting my nose saline in. Hold up. Now you like Ralph? Hold
what?
on. Now you like Ralph? That's what's going on
Yes,
now? Oh
yes,
my gosh, Jesus Christ. And Maria,
yes,
they
yes,
said
yes.
that you and Ralph had a thing in the text message. So now they trying to make it
Everyone
seem
wants
like,
Ralph.
Everybody wants
oh,
Ralph.
oh my
Everybody,
God.
not everybody hates Chris. Everybody loves Ralph, man. That's the fucking TV show we are in.
Oh my God. That's crazy. Jesus Christ. Jesus.
And now this freaking leprechaun is saying that Ralph saw this motherfucking face and was like, I'm in love with a stripper. Oh, Jesus. Those people, like, what is going on? What is it with Ralph? It's like they are doing the boy is mine.
Oh my god, right? Ralph, what did you do to her?
Like, I'm sorry that you. And I'm like, yo, the boy is his. And if he wants you and all of your blonde beauty, I'm down for it. Hello, thank you, Pharisee. Like I see the appeal. I think it's the scold that would make him horny. He wants to be scolded bad. Do you know about the plague of black people? I don't get it. Like they when I say they have so much vitriol for Maria, like they're obsessed about what Phantom said to her. They seem to be kind of jealous that Phantom seems to think you're pretty because I'm gonna tell you a secret. You're pretty, Maria.
Yeah. Yeah, they're mean over there.
No, they seem upset when they see a pretty person.
Yeah.
It's kind
But
of weird.
it's gross. I don't know.
I
It's
don't know
weird.
what Snoopy Doo problem is.
Sometimes people just be intimidated, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how old you are, Maria, but don't let none of that get to you. You just keep
No.
operating and moving the way you moving, period, and pay them hoes no mind. And just
Right.
now
Just
Maggie.
dance the pain, just dance the pain away.
Oh, who's that?
Maggie.
Official King Pain. Do you recognize official King Pain?
Yes.
Isn't he beautiful?
I love the boots.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's I don't know. I don't know how to feel about Phantom though. I mean, how do you feel about Phantom, Maggie?
Oh, I feel nothing.
Yeah.
Like I don't know him. The time I went on his channel were the time I was listening to his video.
So
Yeah.
do you and Phantom have a problem or no?
Me or
Yeah.
Maria?
No, you, Maggie.
Me? No.
But
I like I
he
said, there's just a lot of my up on the channel. So already there, obviously, I'm like, huh.
so he
But
but he
if he shows the receipt and is just impartial, I will admire him
okay. So you
because
guys don't have a problem.
Polly, because Polly and her and all her little crew are playing on this platform as if they are the biggest victim on the planet.
Mm.
Yeah, they're on his platform talking about Maggie, talking about Ralph,
Hmm.
every yeah.
They made a big deal about Meech, and then when he was like, "Okay, I want to hear Maggie's side," and then I said, "Well, I texted him the word daddy, and that's what they're talking about." Do you know how disappointed he was that it was more not delicious?
Right.
Like they make it seem like there is that big ass secret about me, but then it's always motherfucking boring.
And it's not a big deal, and who cares if you call them that?
There's literally nobody who cares
Right.
because they were expecting nudes. They were not expecting someone to write DADDY on a text. Like they
Yeah.
imitate my voice, but I didn't say it with my voice. So I wrote daddy. I'm like, there you go. But the point was to humiliate me, which is why they keep on talking about Mitch, about blah, 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 blah. So if Phantom shows the receipt of my conversation with Snoopy Doo and, well, not Snoopy Doo because I need to show him that, with Lisa and Polly, and shows that I was apologizing to that bitch about what I did, then
Yeah.
that's all I care about. Mm?
Yeah.
Because I'm like, those people hate me for the sake of hate because they're weird. Because I don't know those motherfuckers.
Yeah, that's what it is. They just hate on Maggie all the time.
I'm just confused as to why, if you don't have a problem with him, but it seems like he's hosting these lives for people that don't like you to come over there and talk about you.
It seems like it is the chat is simply talking about me. So he is going with the chat.
Oh.
Or maybe not. What did you see, Marie?
Supposedly he's the type that gets the side of the the side of two stories. Like he wants to hear Maggie's side, he wants to hear the other people's side. But a lot of them don't like Maggie, so I don't know how.
So they just bombarded his space with all of their thoughts and narratives, basically.
Yeah, but
And when
that's
someone like you come over there, then they attack you for giving a different opinion of what their narrative is.
mm-hmm.
Mm, interesting.
They love that. They go from channel to channel like little parasite and try to find a host to feast upon hate and talk about how much of an evil person I am
To
when
spread the
all I do.
narrative.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
Mm-hmm.
that's why I'm like, this narrative is boring. I don't care what you think because you're all boring as fuck. Like Danny going with, oh, Ralph said that you were disgusting, as if I give one fuck what Ralph said about me or what I look like. And I'm like, I don't care. I don't have a crush. If I had a crush, it will be obvious, as I am not a subtle person. So pretty ridiculous what she's doing.
Right.
But they
I
love
think
doing that.
Yeah, I think anybody with eyes can see what she does. Of course, they get these people like what we are
Mhm.
witness right now with someone like Phantom. He's I'm guessing a YouTuber. I don't know if he's new, but he has a group of people who all hate Maggie, pushing a narrative on his platform, which will simultaneously make him a Maggie hater, because the moment he goes against them, then he's gonna become a target. It's either you
Yes.
get down or you lay down, and with Shaky, her, speaking about just things that Maggie has done, or with her and Ralph, they know how to do that. They make these fallouts happen so they could continue to use people against each other, but you got to see
Mhm.
past the BS, and that's smart of Maggie and Ralph. And I hope that more people wake up and see what they try to do. Like, we don't need you to point out what happened already, sweetheart. We don't need the ingredients to your mama ghost piece cobbler, okay?
There you go.
Clearly, Maggie and Ralph have moved past that situation,
Right.
but she wants to banter on that, but not talk about that 10K lawsuit, or the maybe almost
Man.
hundreds of people that she has fallen out with. She don't want to talk about her own dirt and her own stuff. She wants to focus on things that's irrelevant, really, because Maggie and Ralph is irrelevant. Because even if she did like him, what the fuck, what say to? Clearly, there's a lot of people on YouTube that like a lot of people, as we can see. Every other week is a new situation.
Right.
So what's the problem? Like, I'm confused. What's happening here? Like,
Because she thrives on humiliation.
yeah. I mean, it's pretty sickening. It's really
Yes.
sickening.
Because she's a sick ass person. And what
And
kills me the most with her is that she and all her sycophant is that they really are acting as if she did not lose to Kimmy. Like they live in a parallel universe. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, you're sick. You're sicko. There's something wrong with you.
yeah, that's pretty strange, because I know I just seen the paperwork on the wall, and it said, pay that money. That's what it said. It said pay
Thank
the
you
money.
so much. I'm
It's
like,
the same
yo, it said
funds.
pay the money. It's like the same when she got the bad faith judgment with me because she was doing illegal shit. It's like it has to be like a sickness.
It's like social manipulation. I don't know. It's some weird stuff going on over there. But I mean, I just watched this cult movie. Like I said the other day, I'm telling you, in the end, those people gonna be so shocked. They're gonna be so shocked. They're gonna be like, "Oh my god, I can't believe it! I thought she was telling the truth. I thought it was all real." So you just gotta let them live whatever life they living over there, and try not to feed too much into it.
But you know the worst part is that I hate people like that. I
Yeah.
hate people that act as if they don't see the signal. I'm like, bitch, the red flags are clear. They're out here. The person is telling you what they are,
Mm-hmm.
but you're acting as if you don't know. Are you stupid or are you dumb? Like pissing me the fuck off. It's like with Jed. Now I'm doing literal part on him because I'm like, this dude is a creepazoid. I don't know
Yeah.
how people can look at him, say all that shit, and think that is absolutely normal.
He's so creepy.
Yeah, I don't even know who Jed. Oh, you showed me him. That's the other guy you showed me the other day, right?
Did you see the video?
That looked like a farmer. You
Did you
know,
see the
Maggie.
video?
No, I don't really dwell too much in the people that are not of my people conversations, unless it's something like real good. Like it gotta be like spicy, icy. I didn't really
Because
watch the
We the
video.
People was like excusing him and saying how much he is, all those rumors about him were false.
You said what? Who's doing
We
what?
We the People. Bye, Maria. Thank you, Tanika. Make it rain, make it rain. We the People.
You said we the people did what?
She was saying that he was not a rumor.
A groomer. Wait, okay, hold on. So is this the guy that was on her panel that played the recording of the Lucky, what's her name? The other girl saying
Lacey?
Lacey? Is that
Yeah,
him?
that disgusting man.
Oh, my. Okay, I'm gonna watch the video now. I don't know. I gotta get into that.
I know. That's why I got annoyed automatically because I'm like, I'm sorry, you're saying that the Cripozoid is not a Cripozoid?
Well, maybe she doesn't have the knowledge, and I mean, you can't really be
And
upset
that's why
at
I need
somebody
to
not
give the
knowing.
knowledge for that situation only because this man is actually gross.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna watch the video now because I mean I thought he was being genuine on that panel. I'm like, okay, well he's saying he don't say the word. I mean, well, I don't excuse none of that behavior. Period. No way, no shape, no form, no fashion. But
Mhm.
if he is, I thought he was trying to correct himself. But if this is that same person, I mean, I don't know. That's interesting. I
At
mean,
the
but
same
ultimately, I don't
time,
think that she has knowledge, and you can't fault somebody for
she
not knowing.
knows about it because she said it. When people were saying that about you, we defended you. Kind of hard not to know that she knew.
Well, I don't know because I don't even really know about the situation, so I can't really speak too much on it.
No, you
All I
cannot.
know,
All I'm saying is that the man is a Cripozoid. I'm not blaming anyone. I'm just saying that man is a Cripozoid.
I gotta watch the video now because now I'm interested because I'm
Oh
like,
yeah, part one, part two. Let's look into it a little. And thank you, Tanika. Like, check the video with me because I did two part just to traumatize to everyone a little and then I'm gonna do part three tomorrow, and then I'm gonna combine all of them together and do a big party session. Disgusting. But if I am traumatized, we're all traumatized together. This is how I roll.
she said we all got to do it together. Period.
I'm like, I ain't suffering alone. I do not believe in suffering alone. So give me 1 second. I'm closing everything because my computer has been terrible for a while now. If I'm lucky, it should be fine. If I'm not lucky, it will not be fine, okay?
Maggie said I'm gonna do the best that I can for what I got. Period.
I cannot promise anything.
Period. Period.
I can offer no reassurance. Oh yeah, and there's a lot of alarm because I keep on, well, I didn't put every alarm, but I put alarm. Thank you, Sacred Onion, and thank you, Just 123.
Oh, hey, Sacred Onion. Period.
Thank you,
Bookie.
Sacred Onion. Make it rain, make it rain. If you love your owl, happy birthday to me. Let's pray. Phone die. I'm back. Okay, baby. Let me drop the link for you if you want to
That
come.
I am being sexual with this girl at this time, she considered me like a father. She wanted to call me dad. She had told me that herself.
So yeah, because just to give the context, because we're not starting with, or should we start with part one? I feel like we should start with part one, right? Let me start with part one.
Oh, hold on, my thing was muted. Did he just say that he was having like sexual relationships with somebody that was his stepdaughter
No,
and she
no,
was her
that's not what
daddy?
he said. That's not what he said. That's not what he said.
Okay,
Because
all
we
right.
need to start from the moment that I don't know when to start, man. I think we're gonna listen to Lilo and then skip to when he talks about the mother because it's important to talk about the mother. I don't like hanging out with essayer, but I understand.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the thing is, again, I never asked, but
Mm-hmm.
I introduced Lacey to Ty. Ty and Lacey hit it off. They
Oh
got
shit!
they got real close. And I don't care what
Oh,
Lacey says. Ty told her what he was incarcerated for. Ty told her. And she constantly told me, I'm worried about Ty because he's going to let it out. She didn't want LT knowing. She told me specifically he's going to get himself in trouble. LT's going to, say he's got to be careful. She was worried about Ty. They were that
what?
close. Yeah, they were that close. And yes, she did know. I don't care how much she denies it. She knew. I never asked him because it's not my fucking business.
Hey, T1.
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
What's good?
Just recapping last night.
Yeah, man. Man, look, I've been knowing that shit been coming for a long time, man. I kind of really did it on purpose because now they ain't got nothing left for me. I'm gonna be real quick with this shit. Let me tell y'all something, man. All you channels right there doxing my name, I'm gonna tell you right now. Monday morning, I already got done, man. Already starting the process. So, man, y'all get ready. Y'all get ready for that big old loss because I'm telling you. I got every last one of you hoes. Just keep putting my name in there. Keep making my case for me. I told y'all months ago, y'all doxed me. I'm coming for all them bitch ass white boys, and I'm coming for all them bitch ass Mexicans. And bitch, don't worry about me knocking no 17-year-old hoe down when I'm 22 years old. Like this ain't something new, bitch. Stop all.
She was not 17. She was 16 when he was caught. And he was 24. He had 8 years on her. He was caught by the mother on top of her. A little black girl. Because black
Now
girls
this
don't tell.
Jed or this Ty guy?
TY. That's the man he's hanging out with. And that's why he destroyed his friendship with Lacey for this person.
What?
And that's a man of quality, a man of extensive taste.
And this guy's on YouTube, this TY guy, he's a YouTuber?
Yes.
My God.
All this, I heard you hoes talking about, oh, he touching a child. Yeah, I'm touching my own bitch, man. Shut y'all dumb ass up, man. Y'all sound stupid as fuck, man. Is this the best y'all can do with me? And them two little hoes in the background talking about don't say this word and don't say this and TY get a pass. I told you I pass gas around this hole. I don't need a pass for shit. Especially coming from no bitch ass white girl at that. You feel me? And Danny Lynn, you want to co-sign this white hoe? I'll say whatever I want. You feel me? My nigga, comprende, essay, or whatever coloring book y'all want to go with this shit.
So, as you can clearly hear, he said the N-word, right?
He definitely did.
That's a white man.
What?
Yeah, that's him on the screen. That's a white man.
Mm-mm-mm. This is I'm taken back because I'm so confused right now. Is he still with the girl that he talking about right now?
Not now, no. Now he's old. And she's too old
Mm.
for him, I suppose. But Jed is hanging out with that person. But then they
Is
are
this
judging other people for saying the N-word. I'm like, bitches, why are you saying it? All of you. All of you weirdo.
so Jed is still cool with this guy?
Oh, hell yeah.
Mm.
Mm.
Okay.
And he's gonna have that guy around the girl that he's rooming.
But like I
My.
said, the trap house will be back up in 5-6 days. Ain't shit stopping the show. Talking about TY finished and all this. Cause you think you got one up on me. Bitch, I'm finna be 3 up on you, 3-1, bro, in the next 2 months. So just remember that.
Lacey struck and took down the channel. I
She
didn't.
struck the channel?
Yeah, she struck and took it down. She had the passcodes. She took his shit, and this happened. This happened in the middle of a stream.
What?
Yeah, it happened in the middle of a stream, and I started talking behind the scenes with Ty. What happened? And I think Furioso was on it too, and they both said it was Lacey. I said, "Nah."
Then she text me back, I don't care about you. So in the midst of conversating with me, you're
So basically, he's outraged against Lacey for a couple of minutes and saying how much of a terrible person she is because she took that man, that outstanding man's channel while he was on live.
Okay, I think I remember when this guy was up there talking to you about this whole
Oh,
situation.
yeah.
But this is the guy, so okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch this. I'm gonna have to see this.
and then
This is interesting.
Yeah.
when you're dealing with a female, because she's so dangerous, is that you have to stay away from a female like this. Because at any given time, she can play with this. And that's what she does. She tries to set you up and tell you nice things. And she tell you that I care about it. Then the next minute, she tell you she got back with a boyfriend. See a female like that, bro, is disgusting. A female like that don't deserve to live. And it's crazy, man, that God lets people like this live, bro. I said it before, like, I just don't get it, man. In a way, you can't stand a female like that, but it gets hurt that she can sit there and play with you at any time, bro.
Outstanding, right?
Yeah, and he from boxing sector too, I guess, right?
Yes.
I'll keep him over there. Ew. I don't know.
You know,
That's the man that he did his time. He is not a danger to society. A man that's basically saying if a woman is not doing it, then she deserves to die.
Yeah, to even say something like that is crazy. That's a
That's the
wild
man that is not a
statement.
danger to society anymore.
He's definitely dangerous to the society, especially to women, for sure.
Jesus Christ, I'm sorry. We cannot, I guess, just reject your punk ass. The hell?
Mm.
Whole clown.
like she's the type of female try to make you, you know what I mean, listen to everything she fucking say, man. You're supposed to go along with talking to this girl every day for years. Like, she honestly believes in her mind everything she says. And it's sad that she can sit there and tell somebody and make them want to try to talk to them every day. And when the minute that she just wants to be done with you, she just throws you away and then tells you. But that would even hurt more if you believed everything she said. I didn't. It's just the fact that I wanted to play it out and just prove again to somebody how rotten they really are, man. Because I would never sit there and try to act like I'm talking to a female every day and I want to get back with her and I want to do this and I want to do that, even though I know she's full of shit. I just don't understand how somebody can sit here and play games like this for years and years and years, bro. And she act like there's no repercussion. But the minute you go over there, she gonna call the laws. The minute you go over there, she want to put a fucking fat ass family in the shit. Because they don't know what she does. Because she hides. She tries to make it seem like she got some light, but she sits behind the telephone all day and
Nobody. He wants everybody to feel sorry for him and his son. At least his son didn't have to hear that bullshit that came out of his. I bet you
So an outstanding person. So now that's the conversation between Jed and TY. And later the daughter that is 18 years old that he knew when she was 14. That anyhow, we will see the story.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting. My.
And that's who they are hanging out with. A bunch of people from the black tea sector hanging out with this man. Mel, Kai, we the people. Bunch of people be hanging out with this man.
Well, people gotta find out on their own. That's
That's
just
why
true.
why you think I'm doing that
I'm
video.
about
It's
to
not
say, I
against
mean, that's why it's
anyone.
good that you put the videos out there so people could see for themselves what is
Yeah.
actually going on. Because if people don't see it, they don't know it. And sometimes we all have short attention spans, so it's kind of like I remember that conversation that you were talking to that about, but now that I'm seeing the visual with this other guy, it makes a little bit more sense now, that conversation. So it's a good thing that you putting the videos out, but also we can't fault nobody because, like you said, you did the same thing with Jag, right? You followed behind the things that
A
Jag did,
hundred
believed her
percent.
to the T. Okay, so it's the same thing for everybody else. You got to give grace the same way you would want it. So the good thing about
Absolutely.
these videos is that you're showing them the
I'm
true
doing
character
what
of these
I would
people.
love that people would have done for me.
Hmm. Right,
Just
right.
show
Because
me the proof.
sometimes, yeah,
Don't
show
tell
and
me.
prove. I mean,
Exactly. Don't tell me. I'm not gonna listen to you because who the fuck is you?
right. But that's a good thing about you, Maggie, that I feel like that's a good niche that you have. You know how to put things together to show people in true facts of what it is.
Old
Like,
teacher. Like
yeah,
I'm used to teaching. Like people can feel it when in my videos because a lot of people will tell me it's really clear because I'm like I'm I'm showing you why I'm saying that this man with 100% is a weirdo. But please
yeah.
continue, Cup.
No, but yeah, I mean, I think that everybody gotta learn things on their own, and that's a good thing about you that I've been able to, like, from just watching you and observe that you know how to look at a situation and put these videos together and put it in a way where you're showing people both sides. You're letting the conversation them hear the people for themselves. Anybody who knows or been around know who these people are, can tell who they are from the voices. So it's not that hard to tell. But I think you do a great job with that. And I mean, I think maybe once these people see it, maybe they'll change their mind or have a conversation with them. Or, some people just got to go through their own experiences, honestly. That's how I feel about things. There's a lot of times that I see
Absolutely.
things or I know things, and people have come back to me and they say, "Oh, Cups, why didn't you say nothing to me? Why you didn't tell me nothing?" And I tell myself, "Well, it's your experience. I can't tell you your experience, and I'm not trying to change nobody's experience neither." So, you know, the best thing you could do is just put the information out there. So therefore, they can't never say that you didn't tell them because you put the information out there for people to see. It's up to them to tap into it. You know.
I agree with you. Nobody, I cannot convince you with my word. Like, nobody listen to nobody, man. Why do we not listen to people?
Girl, because it's so easy to not to. Like, people love
Yeah.
drama. Like, so you got to always understand that part of it too. But, I think that, like I said, the good thing about you that I like about you is that you're able to put these things together, grab receipts from the past and even present, and put them together to show people, like, this is no narrative. This is what these people said. This is what they said, and this is what they did. That's it. There's nothing more to it. Like, you gotta talk around it. I do believe that people change. I don't know this TY person at all, but I did hear Jed up there, and I don't know him like at all. But I do think that if he's still hanging around this guy right here, that says a lot about his character. You know what I'm saying? Because this guy seems very unsafe. Especially to women too. Whatever woman he talking about in this thing specifically, but to other women too, because a mindset like that, if he goes and meet another woman and a woman plays the slightest games with him, God forbid what he could possibly do. And it's like, for him to be, I mean, but listen, everybody do crazy stuff. I don't know. I pray for these people because I don't know. I don't watch these people, but I see that, like you said, they are entwined some way with people in our sector. So I don't know why, but everybody got their
I have no
situation.
idea why. And they
Yeah.
keep on appearing on people's chat. All relax.
I
With
don't
their
know.
bullshit that nobody is aware of.
Yeah, it's I don't know, girl. It's some crazy stuff going on. Some crazy stuff. But Maggie, I'm gonna get out of here because I'm about to take me
I
some
love you.
NyQuil, girl, and try to sleep this cold off. It was great talking
Oh,
to you.
baby. Yes, please
Yeah.
do. Thank you for
And
coming out for my birthday.
I hope you have a great, 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 great birthday, sweetheart. I wish you an amazing year. I pray that this year is better than your last year. And just I hope you shine bright because you truly are a diamond, Maggie. So continue to
Oh,
just
thank you.
do the best that you could do out here and move with good intention, with a good heart, and you'll get to where you gotta go. Despite all this BS and nonsense, I really do see something great ahead for you. So, keep
Thank
pushing,
you, my
queen,
love.
and happy birthday. I see you guys later. I'm about to take me some medicine to go to sleep.
Please do,
All
my love. Thank you so
right, bye
much.
bye.
Bye. Oh, that was fun. So yeah, me, I want people to watch those videos. That's why I hate fucking 82 when he makes it seem like my video are bullshit. Because I'm like, I'm actually taking times to do those shit and to make it clear for everyone. So that's all I can say. So yes, let's listen to those crazy people. And I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Crazy people. And there's a lot of it I have not listened to, so this is gonna
You was part of the
be
Discord, correct?
Yes.
interesting. Flutter,
And it was just extreme and an emotional meltdown on people, on the women that were there. So when people started speaking up about it, and he insisted that they were lying and none of this stuff had happened.
Good morning.
And because I had been familiar with Jag, then by proxy, Madgie features, yeah. So while that was all playing out, with Ada and Lady Letitia got the blame and Bonnie got the blame.
oh Jesus Christ.
Discord, appreciate it. Peoples want to tap in. But we got our special.
The Atwoods, I'd already known about them before and wasn't really a supporter of that ever. Definitely a troll, but never over there. And then that kind of led into different.
She says she'll be right back
Fine,
in the
I shall
thing.
listen to the 2 minute. I accept my life. Did I just lose the
But
fucking
Goody is
audio?
a character that I've recently heard of. Haven't had any interactions, but heard about her. That makes I work overnights. And hello, says by Miss Smith, you have a nice voice, fam. Oh, I appreciate it. But let's see, we got Snoopy back.
Hey.
Hello, Destiny. Hello,
Yep, I can't hear myself. You are good.
Good.
So first off, I do want to know what's the Snoopy moniker? Why choose that of all things? Why Snoopy?
Why
because
Snoopy?
she's insane.
Why did I pick Snoop? Just because I snoop. That's bad. Look, I was trying to go undetected and the dog was in front of me and I didn't want to name the dog. So I thought of Snoopy. It was just Snoop. So that's where that comes from.
Oh, okay. So what about like your origins on the tube? Where do you get your start? Like when?
She should have been called fucking Dora the Explorer because God does she love to explore the drama of everything. I don't know. There is so much better name than freaking Snoopy. But I prefer Snoopy Doo or Plotter Doo. Plotter, I think, is a really good name for her because she looks like she's plotting something.
Did you become like part of these communities on YouTube specifically?
You mean from when I went to making content?
No. Like
from
the origin story where it all started on the tube initially,
The Diddy case. And then from that, like watching what was playing out from Jag over at the Attwoods, I didn't come from the Attwoods. I'd already known about them before and wasn't really a supporter of that ever. Definitely a troll, but never over there. And then that kind of led into different.
What is she saying? That she was definitely a troll, but never over there. Where were you a troll, little girl? Anyone who wants to come and comment on this bullshit with me, you can come up. If I know you, if you're a little owl, if I know you, not random people, thank you. Because I have not heard that part. Like the moment I appear, I've been listening for maybe 5 minutes. So that's like, I'm like, I need to listen to it. So I need to,
Other sectors like the black tea sector, and to be all over in different places on the app. But that's where I kind of came in from.
From hell.
Okay, so the Diddy case was fairly recent. So we're talking like a timeline here. What would you say the year was?
Yeah, just over a year. Last year. Yeah, last year.
Okay, so fairly recent with the communities you're involved with now.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So with that being the case, where did you first find, like, who was your introduction into like the black tea sector side of things?
Ralph Weiss. And Danny, actually. I would have been looking up Danny. From Jag, you automatically kind of wonder who is Danny because she keeps talking about a robot. So I'm just curious by nature, hence Snoopy as well. And I went over and just kind of listening to the content Danny put out. And when names would come up or feature, I'd go and kind of look them up and see what I thought of them myself, get my own kind of opinion on them. And then Ralph, around this time last year, had a Discord and got to know a group of women in there. Still good with them today. That's kind of it. Yeah, from there, then kind of got a wider experience. There was a big crossover from.
So wait, is she saying that she came from Danny Robertson? Like, I'm not crazy. That's clearly what she's saying. Like, she's saying that she came from Danny Robertson. Am I insane, guys? Like, talk to me. Like, she came from Danny Robertson. I thought she came from Ralph, but no, she went from Danny Robertson to Ralph to me. Weird.
Attwoods with Jag that time because a lot of people are still around floating.
No. She went from Attwood to Danny to Ralph to me. How you get to me if you come from that? That's weird.
Different areas from Attwood, and I don't know, I kind of come in like a gypsy, for the want of a better term. I came in off the back of Diddy and Jag, and then looking into the different people that were mentioned, the different CCs that were mentioned, and just trying to get a feel for what was going on. But
so would you say that okay, so you encountered Danny and kind of Ralph at around the same time? Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. So
no, Danny would have been, I would have been over listening to Danny's stuff longer than Ralph's. Ralph's kind of came in, and a lot of us would be talking about like what was put out there, because you had the whole Ada thing at the time that's going on, and other stuff playing out with Courtney Burgess and
the whole Ada thing. Shut your bitch ass, Snoopy Doo. Did she really say to Ada? Shut up. Okay. Oh my God. You were there because of Jag. Obviously. Oh my God. The bullshit she has to twist and turn and twist. Yo, this is awesome. What a motherfucking weirdo.
it was just really busy and people just chatting.
Yeah, I
and getting to know
heard
people
about
quick.
this Ada character. Like I'm unlocking new characters at the same time. So
Yeah,
these people you're more familiar with, but I'm just hearing about them now. So
yeah,
Ada, like Lady Letitia was talking about Ada the other day.
yeah.
So
Oh my God. Lady Atisha will do anything to remain irrelevant. Those people are obsessed with Ada. I wonder why. Steph came out and they barely talked about it. What do they want with Ada? What is it? Like, what do they want? What is the end goal of it all? I come out and explain what I know. It's not enough. Murph comes out, explain what he knows. It's not enough. Steph comes out, explain what she knows. It's not enough. What exactly is it that they want from the Ada situation? Those people are so odd. I don't think they want anything. They're just fucking trolls on a mission because they're weirdos. You have to be a weirdo. Like, what the fuck? Steph literally came out, the person who knows the most about Ada. What is it that they want? And we're going to watch video about the Ada because Victoria, my baby, showed a video of Ada being on Steph panel and we're going to watch that. But I'm like, what is the obsession? I'm going to do a video about that. Like, what's the obsession? What is it about Ada? Like, it's like they're sick.
how does Ada factor into your experience?
Well, at the
I
time
don't know.
that was playing out, Danny was exposing her. And because I had been familiar with
Then if she was there when Danny was exposing her, then what is there to say about it more? Because she's literally just repeating what Danny already said. Like there is nothing new that she's bringing to the situation. Like there's literally nothing new that she's bringing from the to the situation. What is the point? And I know they're gonna say that, oh, you're upset is because you're hiding something. I'm like, I'm not upset. I'm actually really curious. What's the point? Because it's not to go after Ada because Ada is not on YouTube. It's not about finding out the truth because they don't give a fuck about what Steph had to say. Is it about me? Is it only about me and trying to pin it on me? Is that the only point of this weird ass storyline? Those people are sick. They're sick in the head. Like they're really sick.
Jag, then by proxy, Madgie features, yeah. So while that was all
Madgie.
with Ada,
Snoopy and her fucking obsession. And then Melissa 37, like the fucking whore that she is, okay, will be like, oh, she wanted me to choose. No, I told you to leave, okay? If you're hanging out with someone whose goal is so clearly just to be a fucking annoyance in my ass at the minimum to a fucking destroyer of death, okay, at the maximum, why the name of in the name of fuck do you want to be named after one of my subscriber? You're not my subscriber. Like being an owl simply means supporting me. That's what being an owl is. Those people are acting as if I kicked them out of a special club. You're the whole lot of you are a bunch of weirdo. And if Phantom is serious, he will tell you that you're a bunch of weirdo. Snoopy then saying, I sent you the receipt. You know you sent nothing. Shut your bitch ass up. Oh, you wanted Ralph to come after me. I came into Ralph's chat and was like, "Yo, come and help me with your crazy ass bitch that I have never denied this. Are you okay? Are you well?" No, I know you're not okay, and I know you're not well.
and Lady Letitia got the blame, and Bonnie got the blame.
Oh, Jesus
And the whole
Christ.
story of Ada was shown as being untrue and lies, and the police report was put out, and they
The police report was not put out as if it appeared out of thin air, okay? Danny Robertson put it out, okay? Danny Robertson went into those people's lives and showed everything while doing everything in her power not to show her face, which obviously makes a lot of motherfucking sense. Obviously.
report was out there. It was just debunking everything that they were promoting over on, I won't say Maggie's because it was including on her channel, and over in another person called Steph, who was with the Music Recording Network, and all of those were kind of like joined with JAG at the time. So it was like a group of CCs, well, a handful of CCs who were all kind of supporting each other and running the same scam, because there's no other word for it, but it was a scam. There was money being collected under false pretenses.
Was there money being collected, Snoopy? Prove it. Prove it. Who are the people who gave the money to Ada? A scam requires people to give money to someone. You and your master have yet to prove any of those 2 points. The only money I am aware of is the $100 from Murph that was reimbursed. That's the only money I'm aware with Ada. The other money I am aware is the money with Cassandra, because Bonnie was saying that Cassandra was lying about her son being in the hospital. Let's be clear. Bonnie was reimbursed $100 because she was saying that Cassandra was lying about her son being in the hospital and that she could prove it. Hello, Tracy.
So do you think that all these CCs were in on it, or it was just her get down? It was just her thing she had going on as far as, grifting.
She has got a level of involvement. Like, if you're coming out, I'm talking about Madgie here now. She came out and she said that she saw the report. So when you're saying that, and you're saying that the pictures that were given,
I saw the report. What report? What is she talking about? I said I saw the picture. And then I showed the picture. I said there were 2 pictures. I only saw 1 picture when I went back into the conversation. So I showed the picture I had. What report is she talking about? That's why I'm like, Snoopy Doo is such an unserious person. Like, if I was to actually take her seriously, I would be so mad, because I'm like, I don't know you like that. Like, literally, you are an irrelevant person to me. Which is why nobody will convince me that this is not plotter, because only her being plotter can explain to me what the fuck is wrong with her brain. Because something is wrong with her brain.
or actual Google images, and she's coming out saying that no, they're legit, sitting on the panel crying for this person she does not know. It's just really.
Yes, as I am not someone that doubt people's hospital picture, because my name is not Danny Robertson. So no, I will not be looking at people's hospital picture and be like, yeah, looks fake to me. And yes, when I heard that she came back from the coma, yes, which was a lie from what I understand. Okay, but when I heard that she was okay, I cried. I guess this was a crime. Jesus Christ. Like I said, if I listen to those people, me crying and calling a man daddy is some type of crime against humanity. Those people are so ridiculous. That's why I keep on saying that I'm happy I'm old, because if I was young, I'm like, what the fuck is this, man? This could hurt a young person, but those are just old people that are extremely bizarre.
It was weird. She had herself named as researcher. If you go back on the old footage and the other places where she was over in Steps or Mike's, she refers to herself as the researcher, but today she'll tell you she didn't have anything to do with it.
I was the researcher. I was on Mike and Steph panel saying that I was the researcher. Snoopy Doo, you better come out with the proof that of your bullshit. I know you don't have any receipt. Okay? I know you don't have any receipt to save your life. Who the fuck is Yepster? So, Joe Rogan. Who the fuck is this? Like, this is some weird ass thing. I don't get it.
Referred Ada over to Steph because she thought she was doing the right thing. But at the same time, if you're going to label yourself as a researcher of the group, aren't you going to do a bit of research into it? Or at least if somebody is showing you where it's not true, and that this is a scam, you don't double down on it. And you don't keep running with the thing of, well,
don't trust these people, Madgie. Thank you, Juan, but yeah, no shit. I don't invite people up that I don't know. If I don't know you, you're not coming up. Like, this is as simple as that. Damn, that Webster is really, 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 really insistent. It's not happening. You're not coming up. I don't know you. Thank you.
Danny's lying. They're fake receipts. They're this, they're that. When
Oh my God. Those people are so boring. They will make you repeat the same shit until death. Okay? Like, they will repeat the same shit until death. I'm like, it's pretty clear what I already said about the situation, and I will repeat it. I don't think it is up to me to go and look into her life, which is why I was not interested by Danny's really inappropriate life, where she's literally reading police report on children that have no say, and if yes or no that they want that shit to be read. No, I wasn't cool with it. I'm still not cool with it. So, on the contrary, when Danny read the police report, it just confirmed that Ada was not completely lying, because she did receive the terrible charge and then was released without bound. Like, it didn't prove anything against her. The report of the CPS, which was the entity that Ada was fighting against, was bad. So I'm sorry that the report of the entity that the woman who is saying that entity is problematic, I don't know, am I supposed to believe without any problem the report of the entity that this woman is telling me kidnap her children? Okay, fine. I guess that makes sense. What the fuck? Which is why I kept on repeating again that all I wanted for her, because the system is the system, she doesn't have a lot of money. I hoped for her, with the help of Mike and Steph, I hope that she would be able to find a lawyer, which is what I kept on singing from the beginning. I was like, hey, I would love for her to get a lawyer. Let the judge do the job. The judge knows actual detail. Danny is acting a friend. You're not my friend, so go away. Yeah, all the weirdos are coming up, and I don't know how to explain to them that I will not let you up. So, okay, bye, my friend. Anyhow. So yeah, that is all I had to say. I'm like, yo, man, okay, like all I wanted was for her to have a fighting chance if she was actually fighting against an entity that was against her. That was it. That was all. Never asked for money. Never said that she was telling the truth or not. I kept on saying, I don't know. I just want her to have a fighting chance. Why is this happening? Why are you going into the life of someone that is not even asking for money online? Like Cassandra asked for money online to get to her son. I don't have, except for the $100, I don't have any idea if Ada asked for money. Like, it's fucking weird.
When there's evidence to the contrary. And it was really prevalent evidence. So yeah, she has a level of responsibility, definitely.
So with your experience with Jag, because some of the ladies here, like they experienced her, I guess, a little bit before that time, the 2024, like they
I'd never heard of her.
Yeah.
Madgie, the yoga pen, said there is someone right next to you that is your enemy and she isn't going to warn you. Is this bitch okay? She was my enemy and she certainly did not warn me about her. Plotter was my enemy and she certainly did not warn me about her because we know Plotter is a girl. So thank you, Polly, for not warning me or for saying ba 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 boo boo. I am not warning you, ba bee bee boo boo. And I'm like, okay, baby. It's incredible how much I trust you. Like, Jesus Christ. Polly is such a ridiculous person. She's really acting as if I would trust her with anything. I wouldn't trust her with my shoes. What is she talking about?
They have more of an experience with
Yeah.
her. So what did you think of Jag when you were watching content about it? What did you think about it?
Thought it was extreme. Thought the stories were elaborate. So that just made me really curious as to what she was saying. I remember her saying something. I was watching a live one day when there was another Irish person who commented, and she just made a flyaway comment about when she was in London at such a time, and she was talking about the Irish, and I just went, that timeline's not right, not accurate. So from that, then I went looking into older content that would have been out, like Surviving Jaguar Right, and all the other stuff. And that led me kind of into Danny and what Danny had been exposing.
How did Surviving Jaguar Right, the Tasha K documentary, lead her to Danny Robertson? What is she even saying? What is she even talking about? But yeah, no, like Danny is literally like just a curse upon us when you're looking into Jag because her video are ridiculously long, ridiculously boring, ridiculously stupid, ridiculously long. I'm telling you, they're so long. There is no way anyone is watching that. And I'm like, and her video are boring because all she does is say, "Help is on the way." Like, it's really boring. Like, Jesus Christ.
So initially you weren't even like in Maggie's atmosphere. You were around where Danny was at.
No, I was actually against Madgie. There was only it was when the women had come forward to talk about Ralph. And he was kind of saying, no, nothing happened, that they were lying on him. That was the only time that I'd kind of been over at Maggie's platform from that point. Mm-hmm. Prior to that, I was pretty much against her.
Ain't that the truth? So, I don't remember her being against me because I don't remember Snoopy because Snoopy never mattered. I repeat, she never fucking mattered. She is irrelevant. Okay, so yeah, that's why I said she came from the thing with Ralph. So I'm so sorry. I thought she was a sister wife. No, she's just a nosy weirdo. Okay, before she was against me, I'm like, I don't remember you at all because you are irrelevant, my dear.
And against everything over there. But when she detached from Jag per se, she went on an apology tour and was going to do better and all this stuff.
It's so funny when they talk about the apology tour, which is apologizing. Like, they keep on crying about accountability, but then when someone apologizes, they call it an apology tour. You don't want accountability, you bunch of weirdo. All you want is humiliation. Can you imagine calling someone apologizing to you for wrongdoing an apology tour? You're not mentally well. There is something really wrong with you. And I hope you go see a doctor. BetterHelp needs to have some type of discount or something because a lot of people need it. Because they don't realize that the kink is about humiliation. Because if you want accountability, what you mean you don't want an apology? What are you smoking? Like there's something wrong with you. There's something not well.
But no, she's just an opportunist. And she's a grifter, in my opinion.
See, so the Ralph character, he's a man. So how has he conducted himself around this time? Like what type of time is he on?
Okay. Well, he had a Discord, and there was a lot of us in the Discord who were also from all different.
So she was in the Discord. Like this bitch is so confusing. I was not, I was in, I was not, I was in. So you were in, you fucking weirdo, man. Fucking leprechaun, I swear to God.
Sectors. A lot from the black tea sector. So I kind of got to know some people from there, in there. Wasn't there all that long, was there for about 6 weeks. A lot of people left, including myself. And they left because there was, how will I describe it? An extreme paranoia about there being spies, about there being different agendas, and that no matter what was happening, it was just extreme paranoia and an emotional meltdown on people, on the women that were there. So when people started speaking up about it, and he insisted that they were lying and none of this stuff had happened, but it had happened. There was other stuff as well. There was stuff that he would say to us about, it was just general stuff that people were uncomfortable with. Things around his partner at the time's kid, he posted them on TikTok. Like there was a lot that happened in a short period of time. And then he ended up over on Freeman's farm and then believed that Rock Nation was after putting plants in his life, meaning the person where he was staying at the time working, he believed he was made to go there, that there were people that were plants in his life to get him to go there, that there were people interfering with his operation, if you like, that was going on. Just extreme stuff. It was like a page straight out of Jag's book, you know, Rock Nation and Jay-Z. And it's literally, that's what it was. And then he called for Danny's help. You know, you're calling for somebody's help who's out here discrediting Jag, and you're out here using something straight out of her playbook. But he asked for help, and it got exposed that they abandoned the autistic son, Charles.
But she has nothing against Ralph. It is all my fault that now she's going after Ralph because I did. What the fuck? You literally approached me about Ralph. Are you well? Wow, those people are not well. They're not well. They're not well.
Charles' son, sorry. He got left behind, and that got exposed. But he made all of this live at the time. Like he went live for nearly 24-hour period. And during that time, you could see him going in on his then partner, all sorts of accusations and coming out with loads of things that weren't true. Like the man's farm, his nephew had a distribution deal with Rock Nation. So it was a whole big theory of Jay-Z has done this and the troll.
Isn't that the woman that said that she was not attacking him? They need Jesus. They need everything. They need the Holy Spirit to come and cleanse them because this doesn't make fucking sense. What is happening? What is going on? I thought she said she wasn't attacking him and it was all my fault. And no, I don't believe Rock Nation is there. I will bet more on Tasha K for sure than Rock Nation.
Farm, and Jag is right. you know. So that's kind of coming back into the mix again now. And that Madgie is creating, honestly, and they're running with this. And you've got people in the chat.
Yes, baby, I'm running with this. I'm running. It's ding, 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 running, running. Okay, shut up, okay? There is a troll farm and you're part of it with your weird ass.
This is what really pisses me off. You've got people in the chat that are feeding into this. You've got people that are actually thinking, okay, Jay-Z's actually out here with people who are, you know,
I don't know why she's talking about Jay-Z that much, because I have certainly not been talking about Jay-Z right now. I mostly talked about Tasha K. So I don't know. Like, that's the highest I went was Tasha K. So no idea what she's talking about Rock Nation. Like, she's trying to make it seem like I am like, what's her name? I am like Jag, but I'm like, I am not like Jag, and I am not crazy. And if I have proof, I have proof.
even know they exist, but you're going to sit up there and you're going to say like that they just went out of their way to what? To remove him from a farm and some conspiracy to get what out of that? But you've got Madgie who's over there who will literally do anything to get money, anything to have a super chat.
I will do anything for a super chat. I will do anything for a super chat. I need super chat. Please, guys. My name is Broke Bitches, which is real. And I'll do anything for a super chat. I'll do anything for a super chat. So, yes, if you have super chat to drop, please do. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. I will do anything for a super chat. I think that is my new fucking single now. Fuck that shit.
Chat sound. So it suits. She went looking for him recently to come over and, in her words, help with me.
Yes.
Help, Ralph, please. I need help with Snoopy. So when
oh my God, it was a joke. God, she really takes that so seriously. Snoopy, nobody cares about you. I swear to you, I am not scared of you because you're irrelevant and ridiculous. Okay? You wouldn't survive an actual debate with me, which is why the only thing you can do is do all of those stupid insults. Okay, little girl? Nobody is scared of you. Please sit down. Okay? Oh God.
she brought him over to interview, she thought something like, she actually thought that there was something in the back end with me and him, that I may have messaged him, that there might have been some intimate messages or something like that. But there was
I never said that. Why does she keep on trying to imply that there was some type of romantic story between her and Ralph? I've never thought for 1 second, okay, that the angry leprechaun was in any type of romantic relationship. The most I've said about the angry leprechaun is that she has been in a relationship with Merv because she's plotter. But why is she keep on like they keep on trying to put a relationship between Ralph and her? What is going on with you, Karen? Are you okay? Are you well? Do you want that some of that, you know? Magic stick. Magic stick. I got some magic stick. Is that what you want from him? Is that why this is happening? Because what in the name of hell? I would suggest intimate message between you and Ralph. Nah, girl. My song was about Maria. Okay, like I would sing to Maria all the time, but not to you, Snoopy Doo. Always trying to be crazy, man. It's like Lady Letitia. Some people are just too mentally unwell to be helped. What is happening with those weirdos? Yo, between her and Slotisha, I don't know who is the weirdest of them all.
It's never anything like that. So she got disappointed there. And then from that, then it was, right, there's a troll farm. And this is all part of it. And I was part of it. And I had spies in his Discord and I was connected.
You had spy on his Discord, especially if you're a plotter because you were with Murph and Murph planted spy in his Discord. Why are you trying to make it seem like he's crazy when we know for a fact that spy were planted on his Discord because just Risa came out like an idiot and was like, I am the spy. So already just there is at least one spy. Are you dumb or are you stupid? Those people and their gaslight technique, like, it's just really sad and pathetic and sad.
To this person, that person, and I'm just like, what the fuck? And you've got people believing this and repeating it. So that's where we're at now at the minute.
Yeah, people believing this. Oh god, I hate her voice.
Damn. So you're a Rock Nation plant. You're a Jay-Z operative. Right?
Yeah, Jay-Z brought me into this.
Nobody believed that Jay-Z brought you into the sector, baby. Okay, what I will believe though is that Atwood put you on me. Okay, but Jay-Z, the fuck? Why would Jay-Z bother with your Karen ass?
You know. And he believes, right, and has repeated that this is a worldwide operation. And people believe this.
Thank you, Happy Life. And yes, it is a worldwide operation. You are in fucking Ireland crying with a bitch from the United States about a bitch from Canada. How is that not international? That I just named 3 countries out of my just. Yes, that is an excellent question. Thank you, Maria. When you said, who hurt you? Because someone has hurt that woman. I've never seen such a hateful lady. This is a hateful woman. Wow, I am impressed.
And to come over and to cause chaos in his life and Maggie's life, because that makes total sense to him. Do you know? And then there's other people, as he said, in Australia or in wherever. It's just these mental theories. And that's kind of why a lot of people left, because there was them extreme theories and him crashing out then and not being able to manage his own emotions. And women just got fucking sick of it. It was just like, nah, this is not what they come in for. And then he got upset one day because the women, you can't make this stuff up. The women were getting along together and ignoring him. Literally, I have this on a receipt from a live that he has removed. I said, I have it. On it was, he was so upset that people were ignoring him and they were making a.
So, am I insane or did this woman clearly state that she was not on Discord? Like, am I crazy or am I just a little unwell? I'm not crazy. I'm just a little I'm really confused right now. Like, I'm really confused. Right at this second, I'm extremely confused.
Arrangements to meet up with each other, and he wasn't invited. So there you go.
Okay, so Ralph was the leader of this Discord group, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And then the ladies amongst themselves were, get more cordial and were planning to interact offline.
Yeah, with each other.
And they left him out and he got upset.
And and he went on a live and he went mental. There was 2 women who were there texting him in the back end and it was like flirting or whatever. That's the
good night, Cookie.
He went on a rant about these 2 women on a live.
Yo, for a woman that was not on the Discord, she knows an awful lot about the Discord. Like, am I insane? What is going on? I thought she wasn't in the Discord. And then she's mad when I think she's a sister wife. Jesus Christ.
And then he also went in on the other women who ignored him, his words. They were ignoring him and making plans to meet up. They wanted a group. They were kind of saying like they weren't comfortable with the environment that was there. So they asked, could they have a room in the Discord? And he said, yeah. And he says, what do you want to name the group? And one of the girls says, bad bitches. But they never got to have that group because he went live telling people, get out of my Discord, get out. If you're not here, and nobody is to ask if this person is removed, and if you do, you're gone too. So I probably lasted I think it was about a week.
So she was there when he had the meltdown. If I thought she wasn't on the Discord. Like, this woman is saying things that are so old. Like, it's like Danny playing the TJ call. I'm like, TJ call with Jack? Why are you talking about this? You're so weird. Damn, living in the past is really something else.
A week after that, and I just walked. It wasn't the same. The women were gone. The atmosphere was just horrible. I'd enjoyed my time there with the women. I'm still good friends with them now. Great group of women.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he just didn't like. He wasn't the center of attention. There's no other way of painting it.
Really? So
Yeah.
at this time, you were in the Discord.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when did you get excommunicated? Was it at this time as well? You were purged?
Yeah, I just walked. I didn't tell anyone. I just left.
Okay, you just left on your own.
How can you walk and leave if he didn't even know you existed? Like, this is not a Tanika. This is not a Maria. This is someone that Ralph's reaction was literally, who is that? How would he know she walked? Because he didn't know you existed, girl. That's weird. Her mission was over. Seems like it. It only took her 1 week to destroy the Discord. If I was to be really crazy, I would just say, took her only 1 week to destroy the Discord. Like, it took her so little time that Ralph don't even know who she is.
I got you.
So the nature of the Discord is kind of this, right? He was doing a lot of research. When I say him, no, we did. The women did the work while he sat back. So he would be his platform at the time was.
Oh my God, the famous, he would sit down and the person would, listen, I don't know about him, but Paulie tried to do that with me, being like, I was the one with the receipt. I was the one with that. I was the one. Shut up. Oh my God. You were there for a week. Shut up. Oh my God. How can you know so much if your ass was only there for a week and Ralph don't even know who you are? Ugh. God, this woman is boring.
Exposing Jag and Odell and Madgie also. So that's what his content was all the time. So people will go and get, say, the latest live Jag done, put it into Discord. So anybody that was like, with that group that I said to FCCs that kind of supported each other, like Mike, Steph, all of those. So they were all posted in there as well. So there was a guy out here pretending to be a psychologist. That was Debunking. We were able to get the information to show that this man wasn't qualified at all. But he was on YouTube offering that.
Yes, and that man that she's talking about has had the time to fucking die. My God, move on. Oh my God, it's against her religion. I'm like, this is not a storyline. This is boring. We get it. We know. We already know. We already know. We already know. We already know. Ho, ho, ho. We already know. Jesus.
That service, which was what the problem was. And he felt it more appropriate to go up and talk about this man's teeth. The man is now deceased. He got up talking about his teeth. He got up talking about his children. He got up.
Did she just say that Ralph talked about Murph's teeth? Isn't Danny talking about Ralph's teeth like 24 hours ago? Does she not understand the dozen? Well, maybe one of the 76,000 Black Irishmen can explain it to her. I know it's an American sport. I'm joking. What is she talking about? Yeah, she's that mad for other people. She was mocking Murph 3 seconds ago. Now it's terrible to have talked about his teeth. I'm like, Danny did a 20 part on him. Shut up. Shut up, okay? He didn't talk about his teeth when he was not here anymore, unlike your bitch ass. Oh my God, this woman is so bizarre.
Talking about his family, but he didn't actually do anything with the evidence that he was given. And Danny did. So Danny debunked it and was able to show, right, this man is not qualified, that.
Oh my God, Danny, 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 Danny. Emotep, emotep, emotep. Like, look at all those sycophants acting as if that bitch is not literally liable for 10K. Look at them. Aren't you disgusted? Because I am. God, look at them pathetic piece of shit. Oh, Danny, Danny, Danny. She did. Oh my God, she's so extraordinary. She cannot even show her own face, but she will look into everyone's life like the creepazoid that she is. God, Danny, the more I think about Danny, the creepier she looks. Like, what is this? Looking into everyone's life, like at the like most minuscule detail, but refusing to the point of costing her 10K, refusing to show her identity. Hello, Fly High. Thank you. Like, what a creepazoid, I swear to God.
Cert that was provided is a fraud. And anyone looking at it would have been able to know that it wasn't legit. And that's another thing. You know, this is the stuff that bothers me with Madgie. Madgie will hide something until she's bet in a corner and she has no other way out. And then she'll kind of say, yeah, okay. So when
Hey. So now that's who I am. I'm back into a corner. Shut the fuck up, Snoopy Doo. You don't even know me. Except if you're a plotter, then we can discuss and I can make fun of you even more. Okay, Plotty Doo? But you don't know me to be giving some type of analysis on my morality, you stupid bitch.
when that happened, she had to distance herself from Murph. And then she brings him back a while later. And he shows all of the PayPal transactions between him and Steph over the Ada scandal. Okay.
Phantom must be so fucking lost. Like, what is she even saying? Like, that doesn't. She showed the text between Steph. He must be like, who the fuck is Steph? Like, what is. Ah, Jesus Christ. Okay, whatever.
So he showed where he paid Ada's rent and he paid Steph's rent. There was a total, I covered this the other day, there was a total of $427, I think, dollars in space of 2 weeks that he sent to Steph. And there was $52 she had returned, but
Oh my God. I need to send that to Steph because Steph was right. Plotzy really cannot let shit go. Hello, Polo. Like, Plotzy really cannot let shit go. Look at her. Cannot let shit go to save her life. You are the worst. Like, you are the worst. And okay, now she is reading those old receipts and showing that. Thank you for the feedback. I bet you're not going to say that it was on my platform that you found those receipts because I showed them and I did the research. Unlike you, you stupid whore. She is reading from a script. She's reading from a script, the Danny script, the Troll Farm script, acting as if the Troll Farm don't exist. Of course it exists. Shut the fuck up.
said that there was no money sent. So somebody sent me the receipt. I'm with Murph saying, just as he was getting up on Maggie's, he's saying to this person, he's saying he knows he's being used and that she hasn't spoken to him. He says that he's going on just to show he believed in the whole Ada thing at the time.
Wait, what? He believed he was being used by who? What is she talking about? Why is she making a dead man talk? Are we in the Pirate of the Caribbean? Like dead men walking? Like, what is this? What is happening right now? Am I supposed to expect Jack Sparrow? Like, what is going on? I don't understand.
And he was showing his end of things with the receipts. But the day before it came out and that receipt came back out, they were denying it. They were denying there was ever any money, but there was. So now it's just like, deny anything ever happened and just say nothing.
Well, they can do that since he's deceased now, right?
Yeah, he's deceased. But his name still comes back up.
There you go.
His name still comes back up because he was a part of that.
Motherfucker, you are bringing his name back up. You literally made a live called Murph is speaking from the dead. I'm tired of asking her if she's okay because I think it's pretty clear she's not. Like, she made a whole video call that this man is speaking from the dead, and then she's acting as if it's our fault. Like, while talking about him, she's accusing us of talking about him. Like, this is the lack of awareness that can only come from a sycophant of Danny. Like, she's adorable.
Okay, so was
on the
he
back end?
was it that he was given the money under false pretenses, or was he just supporting the content creators Steph and Ada? You know what I'm saying?
It looks as though he believed it when he sent it, because you wouldn't really send money to anybody if you thought there was anything dodgy in it, you know? So I do think maybe he sent it thinking it was genuine at the time with the dates.
Bless her heart. Like, bless it. Bless it be. Bless her heart. I can't stand listening to her anymore. I'm done for the day. Okay? So, love you guys. Madgie is going to sleep. Okay? Madgie is done for the day. Madgie is done. Madgie is done for that bullshit with her. Like, I can't deal. I can't deal with that crazy lady. I can't. I take out my thing and I'm done. So, love you all, guys. See you all tomorrow. Bye.